No, they don't, Ben. They don't.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
We are now broadcasting. Hi, dear listener. Ben and I are just debating about whether or not John's laws, like fines, somehow expire if he just doesn't pay them.
No, they do.
They don't.
It's like the statute of limitations or something.
No. You see, what goes on is that you then go to Dirty Boxer's court. And then we beat you with sticks. Ominous. Yeah, well, you should see Tori in a week.
Are these virtual sticks?
Well, we can't afford proper ones because you won't bloody pay your bloody fine. You see, if you paid your fine, we would be able to pay for proper sticks.
Oh,
there's a new hold potentially inappropriate messages for review. No, I can't be bothered. Not now, thanks.
What?
Yaochobe is updated. The problem is with Yaochobe is it
among many things.
Can you bring it down, please? There's so much. Can you please narrow it down? The problem with the YouTube is it's got to a point where they really need to celebrate the fact they've actually updated their freaking platform. So they've learned a bit of JavaScript, a little bit Ajax, a little bit of something where they were. It's technically the same thing, yeah. Anyway, so they do that, so then they could pop up a window, a little kind of like info bubble, and it would go, "Oh, look what we done! We done something! Look, we've updated!
Yay!
Woo!" And then I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to update. I don't care that you've not only updated something, but want to celebrate. I don't even want to celebrate. You're crap, Yaochobe. Just do your job, will you? Will you do your frickin' job, please? So that's what I just closed it down. So today's show
sounds like a good policy.
I thought so. No, thank you, YouTube. Yeah, I can. So we're gonna start today's show with some important news. Okay, it's gonna be a bit serious, a little bit, but it's important. We got to do that bit, right? Okay, but we start in like 5 seconds. So you can't complain about it. So no. All right, so no.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to start your week off right. Rise, mother truckers, for the Dirty Boxer Show Sunday service.
Ahoy, hoy. Hey guys and girls, and welcome. It be the Dirty Boxers Sunday service. Broadcasting to you round about now. Kind of like, let me just look at my imaginary watch. Yes, now. We're doing it. My extraordinarily scruffy face today, with a little bit of a stubble and stuff, is Reverently Brown Esquire CBE. And over there is a Benjamino. Hello, Benjamino. Hello. Oh, he's so happy. He's like, Hi there, Ben. And we don't know where Mando Tori is.
Hey.
What do I imagine you two would like?
I don't know. How many times are we going to say hi today? I don't know.
We said it off the show. Then we said it in the pre-record bit, the high bit, like to the stream, and then we did it 3 bloody times, Ben. All right, is that okay with you?
Are you sure so?
Flipping out, honestly. Some people. I just don't even know. Meanwhile, we don't know.
Done it enough, Lee.
You don't know. You don't think we've done it enough?
I don't think so.
All right. In my humble opinion, I think we've done it way too much, but fine. Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. But meanwhile, Mando Tori is not here. We don't know where he is. Be warned. We don't like this. We don't know what's going on.
Not happy.
Not happy. No. I'm glad you're feeling the same here. Both of us are feeling a little bit awkward right now. A little bit kind
Exactly. I'm feeling very awkward.
You are awkward. You're the embodiment of awkward. How
I am not.
you so are? So stop it.
What are you talking about?
Well, you're not exactly cool, are you? You're not like hip and happy.
I am so cool.
Really? Is that what we're going for
Yeah.
now? That's what we're doing. Is you're now the cool kid, are you? Is that what we're
I'm not a kid. I'm just cool.
I bet you're smoking in the back seats of the cinema, aren't you? I'm so
Nah,
cool. Man.
smoking isn't cool, Lee. Drugs aren't cool either.
Drugs are cool.
No, drugs aren't cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what do you? Okay, so you're.
Everybody says so.
Oh, everyone. You surveyed them all.
Everyone. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, fine. So what you're saying is drugs and smoking it's just not cool, man. It's
not cool, man.
It's just not cool, man. So
exactly.
You're in the back seat of the cinema with a glass of milk. Is that cool? Is that cool?
No, you can't bring milk into a cinema. It's water. Water, mate.
Sparkling by any chance? Sparkling.
No. Distilled.
Oh, distilled. To be as numb as your life and personality. So we have a Tory. Hello, Tory. Hello. Oh, hello, Tory. How the devil are you, sir? Yeah, pretty good, thank you. I had to think there. In fact, no. Ben, I lied. I just lied to Tory.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why would you lie to Tory?
Well, one of you's really loud and one of you's really quiet, and I'm trying to work out which one's going on.
You said my level was fine before.
Yeah,
We
your
discussed
level.
this before.
Yeah, your level's fine, Benjamin. You haven't been the factor that's changed. Tory has arrived and he's either deciding not to talk into his microphone and just round it, or there's something wrong with his audio. More, Tory. Just give me more volume if possible. Another 50%. Another 50%. Go on, please. Go on. Oh, why not? Why not? You don't have to talk louder. Just put the microphone near you, or turn the volume up on your like device. I don't know. You don't. You can fix it. No, we can't. That's the problem. I've got to the point. I wouldn't be asking, Tory, if I could fix it for you.
If I had.
We know. I know. I haven't changed anything. You haven't changed anything.
You feel any pressure, Ben, to...
No, I haven't changed anything either.
Shut up, Ben.
I don't either.
Ben's fault. So...
It's not my fault.
Okay, it's so your fault because you're the one who said, oh, let's use Discord. Oh, it's so great. That was you then. That was a quote from you. Oh, let's do it. Yeah, that was the first one we ignored, wasn't it, Tory? We are not doing Mumble. Shut up with Mumble.
Oh, you want to switch back to Skype?
Yeah, why don't we? Let's threaten Discord.
I don't mind.
No, you mind? Oh, good. Okay, let's go back. Let's go.
I don't mind.
Okay, let me just jolly
worries.
Good. Glad. Let me just go.
I'm glad you're glad.
Oh, he's so bitter. Can you see how bitter he is? Dear listener, can you notice the venom in his face? The face of the... That's all he's doing. Spitting venom.
Spitting mad.
No, I'm not.
Yes, I just saw you do it. Oh,
no, I'm not. I'm not doing that.
All right, fine. Don't be liar. Good. I'm so glad you're not. How lovely for you. Anyway, I've got some news that I've got to do. We've got to do some serious. Can we be serious for a minute, please? Can we?
Why so serious?
Well, I'll read you the news article in a minute. But it's one of those ones where we've got to go. Oh dear. We've got to. Oh dear. So, oh hi Skype. Hi. Oh, you're ready to install an amazingly brilliant update that could possibly change my life? Oh, not now, thank you. Oh, that's so...
Are you sure, Lee?
I'm
this
positive.
Update could help.
I know it could help.
This could be a helpful update.
I'm sure it is.
You'd like to update your Firefox way.
Well, no, not
Yeah.
right now. I'm a bit busy. Thanks, guys. A bit busy, but maybe later. Maybe later if you fancy
We'll
it.
remind you in an hour.
Mm. So I'm now on Skype. I'm just waiting for, Tori and Ben to join me on Skype as well, because that would help. Just not talking to
Nah.
myself. What do you mean, nah?
I thought we were just joking when you said we're going back to Skype.
No. Oh, no.
We were, Ben.
Oh,
We
no.
were.
I'm right here ready, waiting to receive you, Benjamin. Right?
Keep
But then I'm not going to be able to use push to talk anymore.
I
I'm gonna
know.
have to use voice activation.
See what you were doing there? Spitting your venom?
You think that's effort, Ben? Have to boot.
Yeah, but maybe we'll be able to hear you, though.
Oh,
What?
because
You can
they're-
hear me?
I can hear. Yes, it's not all about you, Ben. It's all about you.
You sure?
Yes, definitely. I've got a memo right here. Hold on. I wrote it
I
earlier.
don't know. I've
Hold
heard
on.
different memos.
Hold on. I've got it right. Let me find it. I've got it here. It's not all about Ben. Shut up. There we go. Page 16 on that memo. Right there.
Well, I mean, hear me good?
Hmm.
I think that's answered your question, Tori.
I don't know if it has.
No, it has.
I think. Do you believe me
No, I don't
now?
think it has, Tori. I don't think it has.
Hold on to your locals.
Okay. Right. Here we go. Go on. Go on.
And I'm gonna crank this thing up.
Yes. Stop. There. There.
That right there.
Right there.
That thing is jacked.
Oh, is it? Jack?
If
But
it was bodybuilding, it'd be shredded.
see, now when Ben goes 1 2 1 2,
3, 4.
he's a cocky sod, isn't he? Yeah. Then now we're all the
Duh.
same level. I know you're jacked up. I know, but you're not distorted. It's fine. Sorry. Thank you very much. I will now close down
Whatevers.
I will quit Skype. The threat of Skype is no longer needed. Thank you for this conversation, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Jeez, do you see
Glad
what?
I
It's
could twist a
15.
knob for you.
15. Yeah, you could have done that like 10 minutes ago when I went, oh, guys, would you mind possibly? No, I'm not going to
You
do it.
probably got 12 times as many knobs over there as I've got over here, and you couldn't be bothered to twist one. How long's he been like this, Ben? All morning?
You're all
I don't know.
on the same fader.
I only got on at like 9 p.m. at night.
Past your bedtime.
Don't remember asking, but okay.
Okay. Okay, we've got some important news. We've got to do this news. We've got to get it out of the way, sort of thing.
Who's it important to?
You know, Flick Boy.
Yeah,
Not personally, but yeah.
the Phantom.
The Phantom Black Bagger. Yes. We've got an update on life and things. Okay, so brace yourselves. Brace yourself.
I am bracing.
Are
Or
you?
Bruce yourself.
Are you sure you're not clenching? You look similar to clenching, Ben. Can you please?
Tucker.
No, you can't. You can't see me. You don't know anything.
You can't see me.
You can't see me. I'm hiding
That's right.
behind
You
this,
can't.
this book. Okay, so are we all?
I'm a flower.
You're a flower.
What?
You're a pansy. I don't know about a flower. Anyway, the point is,
Peony.
so here we go. Haverhill Scout leader imprisoned for child sex offence. Now that's
This is not you then.
You were not.
I'm right here. Hi. Right. I'm. Yeah. This is interesting.
Have a Subway sandwich.
I think that was the chat up line. No. Right. Okay. So, a
Or
scout.
the 6-incher.
A scout leader from Haverhill has been jailed after being caught trying to arrange a meeting for sex with what he believed was a 13-year-old girl. Ali, kid,
We
20...
couldn't wait 3 years.
no, he can't even count. I'm assuming. He's blonde. Right. Ali, kid, 24.
He didn't get his patience badge, apparently.
No, obviously not. Who was an Arcala with the 20 It's one of those weeks where I've had this in me noggin. This is what's happened, Ben. I learned this news on Tuesday. It's now Sunday. I've been thinking about this for quite some time. It's been brewing, right? I haven't really
Percolating.
Yeah, it's in there, and I'm thinking to myself, I haven't really spoken to, like, why would I speak to Ariane is a git. But I mean, like Neagle, you would need to find him. That would take time. He's like some walking, talking geocache. You never know where he is. So it's been a while that I've actually been able to.
What Lee's trying to say is that this story has steeped within his brain.
Yes, I'm thinking about it. I've been like muttering about it. I've been like to myself normally. I'm feeling a bit angry about it, to be honest with you as well. It feels like a little bit of a betrayal, and it confuses me as well. So that's why we're talking about it now, to update the knowledge bank of what's going on, and also question whether or not it's necessary. You'll see why in a minute.
And to clear your name.
Yeah. So my name is Fine. Alistair Kid 24, who was an Arcaler, so that's Cub Scout leader. All right. They're trying to be clever, but it's a Cub Scout leader. With the first Haven Hill Scouts,
Scout
not with the not a Beaver Scout, not a Beaver Scout, a Cub Scout leader. Having come up through
not a Squirrel Scout leader.
No, it's not even Hey Dougie. So having come up through all the ages of the organisation, was trapped when he chatted online with a girl he thought was called Tyler Harrison, but who, in fact, was an undercover police officer. Right, that's number one. Okay, this is in my mind. This is why I'm a bit confused by this. So, number one, he wasn't talking to a child; he was actually talking to an adult. So, no child was harmed in this experiment here. This like honeypot.
If anything, that's a good thing.
If anything, that is a good thing. Yes. Congratulations, everybody! No child was harmed in the making of this news article. Congratulations, everybody! So that's that. That's the first bit in my noggin that doesn't make any sense.
Well,
right?
We don't know that this is his first time to do this.
Well, that is also true. That is true. But today at Ipswich Crown Court, this is obviously on Tuesday, but you know what I mean. Ali was jailed for a total of 2 years. The court her for 2 years. He's now being, is holding on tight with that soap in jail, in prison right now. As I'm flapping my face, he's behind bars. Okay?
As far as prison goes, child molestation, very dishonorable.
Very dishonorable. So he is currently, that soap on a rope. Oh, he's clinging on to it. He's not going to drop it, Ben. He ain't going to drop it.
That's good.
He's not going to do it.
Good to not do things.
Don't drop
this
the
for
soap.
Star Trek, he'd be a Klingon.
I bet he's walking funny by this point. Don't get me on to Star Trek. That's the second subject I want to get off my chest this week, if possible.
That's what happens when he was trying to boldly go where no man had gone before. 13-year-old.
13, yeah. If only he was in a place where 13, even, no, that's Japan. Japan's 14, isn't it? Anyway.
He should have went to Vatican City.
Yes, because there's no, age of consent for a girl, because they don't think girls are going there. Yes.
Even if it was a boy, it'd only be 12.
That is true. Well, he would have been if only.
See, he would, the scout could have identified however they chose and still been fair game. For the Pope and whoever else is, citizen of that area. I haven't done a census lately.
Oh, haven't you?
I'm sure there's some Swiss guards or some nonsense.
With those stupid shoes.
Uniforms.
Stupid. Anyway, the court heard on the 28th of September last year, Ali was logged into a internet chat room. Notice the quality of the article here of internet chat room. Like,
well, those analog chat rooms,
everywhere, loitering.
It's hard to deceive somebody. You're looking right at them.
Exactly. So after about 30 minutes, seems very vague here. About 30 minutes. You surely would know this if you're honey potting, trapping somebody, you would know, well, it's been 28 minutes and now he's talking to allegedly a 13-year-old child. You see what I mean? It's a bit vagary now, bit vague. So after about 30 minutes, he had started conversations with who he believed to be a girl who told him she was 13.
Who?
Well, yeah. Now, I don't know, obviously, because evidence is not obviously a factor in this. I don't know whether or not she mentioned, I'm 13, as a specific thing in the conversation, or it's on the profile and you have to dig for it. You know what I mean? It's like one of those ones.
Could have been her chat handle.
Exactly. Pokey, 13-year-old.
No, really, 13.
Either way, I don't know.
Not a cop.
Yes. So not a cop. 13
Not
years.
a cop. That's a great chat handle.
So, can you hear that? Everyone whisking their way to be logged in on Twitter. Not a cop. 13 years. Oh, brilliant! Right. We should get T-shirts done. Not a cop. 13 years. Mate. So anyway, so the prosecuting fella called Andrew Jackson said, bearing in mind, by the way, I know
confused with the president.
Yeah, so I know Ali. I think we all know Ali. Have you noticed that 2 names have been used throughout this article? So I'm just saying, 2 names have been used throughout. He's got 3, but only 2 have been used. Not that I'm a stalker, Ben. I'm not a stalker. I just know he's got a middle name because paperwork. I've seen it. I don't know what it is, but I know he's got a middle name. Anyway, not that I'm trying to help him out here, Tori. Justice, allegedly, Bunny Floppy Ears, has been done. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not getting involved, but I'm just a bit confused by it.
If anything, you're trying to help out the 13-year, the cop.
The cop, yeah. Not a cop 13. So
Yeah, that's his chat handle.
yeah. It's he as well.
We know this now.
So it's not. So not. What's more dishonourable? Is it the fact that it's not 13, or it was a boy with a winky who's like a bloke? You know what I mean? Who's probably got more hair on him than Ali himself? What's worse than that? Because like Ali is like a wet seal. He's like You never know. Puberty might be coming for Christmas if he's a good boy. Oh, wait. No, he's not been a good boy this year. He's not a good boy this year, so he's not going to get... Anyway, so what's worse, Tori? What's worse?
Well, I don't want to be a genderist or an ageist. But I think in this instance, I'm going to choose a genderist.
Ah, interesting.
I mean, let me ask you this, Lee.
Please.
Were no female officers available for this duty?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, couldn't they at least, have a woman be the one setting him up?
Wouldn't it have been too traumatizing for them, though?
For the police?
The women, because it would have reminded them of when they were 13 or something. I don't know.
What are you on about, Ben?
When they were...
What are you... Oh, my first period.
Girls once.
Yeah, exactly. What, like, reminiscing
it's
like
too close to home, doesn't it?
baby's first period. What are you talking about? What?
I don't know.
Where do we find these people? Really? I mean, seriously. But yeah, yeah. What Ben said. Yeah, really traumatized. Oh, jeez. So prosecuting.
Well, I mean, it's not it's not unheard of for a lady to lie about her age.
Really? Well, that could be it. If it was a woman, she did it really well because they're liars, all of them, with fallopian tubes. They're all liars with fallopian tubes. So, yeah.
And let's face it, if Cub Scout leader, he didn't have to look too far for young boys, if that's what he's after.
Well, if that's what he was after, exactly. This is the thing.
He didn't have to go to a chat room for that.
And to be honest with you, and to be honest with you, there are girls in Scouts. We're not like you lot over there. We've had.
Oh no,
girls.
we changed that here recently.
Yeah, exactly. We've had it for 20 odd years. You've changed recently. We're quite, we're all right.
Oh, for 20 odd years, huh?
20 odd years. 90.
So, I mean, it's kind of new to y'all too.
91.
I mean, you've almost been friends with Neagle that long.
Oh God, don't remind me. Oh my God. Yeah. So from 91, we let girls in, and 2003, we confirmed we've always allowed, mincing fairies and lesbianos and all that lot in. But we were peer pressured to have to say it again. It's a long story. Anyway, the point is that we've always been very inclusive, and Boy Scouts America haven't. So you're crap. That's, I think, what we're going for. Anyway, so prosecuting Andrew Jackson. I never like that sentence because it sounds like you're prosecuting Andrew Jackson. But he's the one in the court prosecuting.
Shouldn't that be prosecutor?
Yeah, but no, it's prosecuting Andrew Jackson. Said Ali sent the girl a picture of himself naked from the waist up, so shirtless. So. You see what I mean?
So the police thought this was a 13-year-old boy sending this message.
Yeah, you would have thought quite young. Yeah, so that's another bit of evidence. Okay, so not only are no children being harmed in this, but also which we have celebrated. We do celebrate. Congratulations. But also the fact that he didn't send any pornography, as it were, to a child. Because he only showed his chest, basically. So
they were male nipples. As we all know, are not as obscene as female nipples.
No, well, that too, but also they're very much boy nipples. Oh, he's going to be someone's favourite thing in prison. I'll tell you that.
Mosquito bites.
They are, yes. So I seem to know a lot about Ali's body, but there are reasons for this. I think.
Have you ever do you know so much about this person?
Have you ever posed as a 13-year-old girl in a chat room?
Well, now you mention it.
I'm not a cop 13.
Shut up, Ben.
You wouldn't have to change the spelling of your name.
You'll ruin my cover. Well, we were on air. We were on air doing that 78-hour bull crap. Remember that? Where Hello Kelly actually paid money to the charity for us to put in permanent marker her name on Ali's chest for the rest of the. You remember that?
That's right.
Yeah, that's how I know he's
so Kelly. It's Kelly who has the not 13 cop username.
What a bitch.
She does have handcuffs.
Oh, she does. Yeah. Well, how is Mr. Hello Kelly? Have we heard from him recently?
I don't think anyone has, actually.
This just in for Mr. Kelly.
In that dungeon of hers, allegedly. So, so prosecuting, just to clarify, Ali sent the girl a picture of himself naked from the waist up, and she sent one claiming to be herself. Not naked, so it doesn't possess, allegedly, in this news article, child porn.
I think it goes without saying he was disappointed.
Well, you know what I mean? It's just like a picture of a girl that claimed to be her. You know what I mean? So, equally, not owning child porn. Right? That's another thing, because they have now, you know what I mean? If they sent it to him, you see what I'm saying? So, already, right? So far, so good. Nothing's actually happened. Right?
No child has been harmed in the making of this story.
Apart from Ali's butt, but he's now. I wonder if he can sit down at the moment. Anyway, the point is, do they supply lube in jail? No, we're asking the wrong questions, Ben. Stop asking the wrong questions.
Stay on topic, man.
Jeez, Ben. So, never mind. Ali's always walked funny. Now, 7 minutes later, they were very specific about that. 7 minutes later, Ali responded with a message which started sexy. Honey, floppy is there. Sexy. Wow. Jeez.
Really got away with the words.
It's such a romantic. And went on to request a meeting. So, on the 16th of October last year, Ali again made contact with the girl. So it's from the 28th of September to the 16th of October. So 2 weeks have gone, roughly. Right? 2 weeks have gone.
Now, how old is Ali again?
24. 23 at the time, if that helps.
Let's see if he was like 16.
But he does look 16.
If he was 16 at the time of this, that would change a whole lot for me.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Yeah, well, he's like could go to the same school as this person, basically.
Oh yeah, in the UK, it also legally changes a lot if he was 16 because of the 3-year age gap difference between the two. So yeah, there. So on the 16th of October, Ali made contact with a girl online. Again, asked her to meet him and asked how many condoms he should bring with him. Oh, because that doesn't sound like a leading question that not a cop 13 would have asked.
Bring 12. I want to make you a balloon giraffe.
Exactly. I've seen How to Catch a Predator, the NBC rubbish thing they did in the 90s or whatever it was. Do you remember that? You know, where there's I'm going to bring. Well, you wouldn't because you're a fetus, Ben. But you know, I mean, like I've seen it.
How many condoms did you bring with?
Exactly. You always go. That's like one of their like police catching devices. The girl wouldn't, you know, as basically led Ali in this conversation to how many condoms are you going to bring? You see what I mean? It's you know, because that's
none. I never use them.
Exactly. That's the way to do it, boys and girls.
We're raw dogging tonight.
Because that's the one way of doing it. I think. Marty is saying that. Oh no, Marty.
Jeez. Thought we was going to get through one show.
Hi, Marty.
One
Shut
show.
Damn
it, man.
So Marty is suggesting we should say not cop 13. Not good enough. Not cop, not girl, age 13 is that's what he's suggesting in the chat room, but it's a bit wordy. Bit of a gobble there.
Girl, not cop 13.
Yeah. It's just shut up, Marty. Jeez.
Hey, remember back in the day when we were using IRC for the chat?
Oh yeah.
Someone would come in with a relevant username all the time.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore on YouTube chat.
You sound really disappointed, Ben.
I am.
Because you've got nothing to do in the show anymore.
Yeah. No, remember the good old days of the master debater?
Yes, they were the good old days, weren't they? Some may say nothing's really changed for some of us in this conversation.
I can't say several of my names.
Never knew who it was, of course.
Of course not, Ben. Of course not. No.
Yeah.
So, on the October 16th, blah, 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 a series of Bunny Floppy Floppy's sexually graphic end of Bunny Floppy Floppy's messages followed, in which Ali detailed what he wanted to do with the girl. Which, once again, I've seen the show. That's what you lead them to say. Well, what do you want to do with me? How many condoms are you going to bring? You see what I mean?
When has a girl ever asked those questions?
I know. This is why he got caught. This is how he got caught. Jeez. I'm so... You know what would have worked? Oh, no. I'll tell you in it. All right, I'll tell you in it. Because I'm reading this on Tuesday. The first thing that came to mind was dirtyboxes.net/VPN. And you'll find out why at the end of this thing. I'm like, really, guys? You flip it out. It was... Because that would solve all problems. So it was then that a team of detectives went to Ali's then home in Haverhill and arrested him and seized 2 laptop computers. You see? If he used dirtyboxes.net/VPN, they wouldn't know where he was. Wouldn't know. Am I helping or hindering law enforcement?
Unless they arranged the meeting and then he followed through with it.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. That's the problem I have with this. This is why it was... Oh, by the way, I've skipped I don't want people to say I've got favoritism here. I've skipped a line in the article. The line says, Mr. Jackson, who's the prosecutor, right, said, Buddy Floppy is... He made it apparently clear that he wanted to meet the person he knew of as a 13-year-old girl. End of Bunny Floppy is. So I just wanted to, I don't want to pretend like favoritism or anything. Blah, blah, blah. So they went straight to his home. Now, what's really also kind of like funny is like someone in that home also works for BT, so it's kind of like a double whammy. It's like people who are technically minded of the telecoms communication sort of thing would have you would have thought they would have like been masking, maybe encrypting all traffic to and from that humble abode, but wasn't. I'm just,
And what about her emails?
jeez, like all of it. I just like there's so many questions. This is just schoolboy error, left, right, and centre, quite literally with his body. So when interviewed, Ali declined to answer any police questions. But upon his first court appearance, pleaded guilty to attempting to arrange, right? Or, sorry, are we boring you? Sorry, could that be any louder?
No, because I've turned that knob all the way up.
Oh, right, that's good. Thank you so much. It's like one of those sound. What's that crap on YouTube at the moment where they do that like all that whispering?
It's a green tea with ginseng and honey for those who are
In a can.
Yes.
Well, that sounds natural and healthy.
America.
No, yeah. Where's the salt? And in fact, actually, read the instructions. Can you read the ingredients?
Tab, drink.
Yeah. Well, so what does the label say it is again? Green tea, something or other.
Green tea with ginseng and honey.
Right.
100% natural. No preservatives, no artificial color, no artificial flavor.
Okay, now let's go to the ingredients. What does the ingredients say?
All right, let me read this can without spilling it all over the damn place.
Well, don't. You shouldn't have opened it so loudly then, should you?
Premium brewed green tea.
Right. Okay, we got that. Yeah.
High fructose corn syrup.
Oh, all natural. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Honey.
Honey, yeah.
Citric acid, which is citrus bin. I
don't know if you know that. Ben.
Nice. That's good. It's a good thing to be.
Right, thank you. What? Nice. Or citrus.
Natural flavors.
I obviously asked too many. Natural. Oh, that's a bit vague.
Ascorbic acid, which of course is vitamin C.
What is natural? Like flavors? Is that like just like a scoop of mud from the car park outside? Natural soil, leaves. Sorry, you were saying
Ginseng extract.
it's not even ginseng. Right.
That's it.
That's it. And remind me, it's 100% what? Natural 100%?
It's 100% natural, but I would say that isn't everything. I mean, what that exists in this world isn't of this world.
High fructose corn syrup is not natural.
Corn's natural.
Yeah.
You squeeze the corn until the syrup comes out.
That's not quite how it works. But
and then you hand the fructose a joint, and there you have it. High fructose corn syrup.
Okay, of course. Where do we find these people? But I mean, like, generally, that's not
Kentucky.
That's not a natural thing. You see, it's not natural. So to claim it's natural is just America.
Nuclear energy is natural.
It's just lying to yourself. Anyway, back to the kiddie fiddling. That is yeah.
I mean, the sun is basically nothing but a bunch of nuclear explosions going off at the same time.
Yeah.
And if it weren't for that, then nothing would grow.
Yeah, and
naturally. So nuclear is natural. Or nuclear.
True that.
You don't know, Ben. Shut up.
No, I know.
What? No, you don't. Since when?
Since forever.
I don't know where we get him. He's getting worse, that one.
Did he have a new level of training or something?
I just don't know.
I did, yeah.
I can.
Yeah, that snobbiness, like stage 2 snobbiness, is coming through a bit more frequently now, isn't it?
Probably got a different colored T-shirt.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, I'm vastly superior.
I've got a T-shirt with like the Siri logo on it, the one where she's listening. I've got a
She's
Siri
always
logo on my
listening. She's
T-shirt.
always listening,
exactly.
Ben. I was trying to say, I was slurping some coffee then. I was like, I can't swallow quick enough. Is also another quote that Ali didn't say, because it's not a girl 13, not a cop 13, that's it. Sorry, go on. Yeah, sorry, go on. You were saying, Ben. It's the Siri listening, you say?
Yeah, it's the Siri listening logo.
Ah, that's lovely. And is it nice? Is it comfortable? Is it cotton?
Yeah, it's very nice. It's very comfortable.
Well, I'm so glad. That really has updated my day.
You
It's
know,
really
Siri
happy.
is one letter off from ISIS backwards.
True.
That's a lot of work going into that for that to really kind of like dun dun dun. A lot of it's like chain letters. It's like, well, if we change the D to a C and an R to an
Okay,
F.
so it's iris backwards.
Thank you. So close. It's close. So he was been. So let's just clarify this because this is where it gets really complicated and confusing for the whole pleading guilty thing. Okay.
I hope
So
you
he-
have a seat then.
I am.
Well, Ali's not going to be able to sit down for weeks. So with his child buttocks. Now he is pleaded guilty to attempting to arrange or
I don't know. He could be reverse cowgirl.
facilitate the commission of a sexual offence. Facilitate the commission. Like, gee, what? And attempting to cause or incite a child to engage in sexual activity. Now, two
I thought you were
things.
going to say bang pregnant.
Well, as if he'd know what he's doing. He obviously doesn't in this. Should have been using the dirtybox.net VPN. That's what I'm saying. I should have. Cheap plug there. That was a cheap plug.
Or could have went to dirtyboxes.net/Amazon and bought some condos.
Well, yeah. All of these are options he didn't take. So, after 4 years, he still didn't take them. Right, so facilitate, so to arrange or facilitate the commission of child sexual offence thing, right? He's talking to an adult. So technically, arrange or facilitate the commission of a child sexual offence. Vagary. There's a lot of vagary going on there. Unsure or unwise that he should like. No, I'm not guilty. At what point did you realise that not a cop 13 was actually like an adult?
Now, Lee,
Yes.
were you to take like some powdered sugar and put it in a little baggie and try to sell it to an undercover policeman as something that wasn't sugar,
Yes.
you could still be arrested, even though that the thing that wasn't sugar never actually existed.
So, I wouldn't be in
So
court
it's
claiming.
not necessary that a child exists for the intention to be proved.
Yeah. I appreciate the intention, but it's very vague to me. Very vague. It's
I'm
like,
just
well,
trying to give it a little balance, you know.
yeah, but this is the thing. It's like if he, I know. Right. So this is the main one, right? And attempting to cause or incite a child to engage in sexual activity, right? Which is stupid because once again, it was an adult. So he wasn't. He actually wasn't.
Attempting.
Yeah, this is the thing. Attempting to cause a child to engage, but there was no child involved. There was no, you know what I mean? I understand where, like the honey trap thing, fair enough, but at least have the laws to actually say, well, you can also honey trap. You know what I mean? It's like, well, he did this to a child. Well, he didn't. There was no child involved. Now, I understand that some people will say, well, he thought she was a child. Fair enough.
I see where you're going with this, Lee. I agree that the police should hire 13-year-old girls to do this work.
Exactly. If you're going to be like holier than thou, then don't lie.
I mean, there's no more paper routes. What
Exactly.
are they going to do?
Jeez. Or even get a better hourly rate as well.
How about the police be a little inclusive? How many 13-year-old girls have they ever hired?
This is a
They're
very
ageist and sexist.
and sexist. You heard it here first. Now, what I'm really, honestly, more confused by is he didn't go anywhere. And, well, he is now. He's slammed in jail.
He
But I
didn't
mean,
go to
like,
first base.
that's what I'm saying. It's like he didn't, because what happened to intent? You know, what happened to actual, because words, you can be like in a chat room. For goodness sake, we've got Marty, who's the most, like, oh, jeez, him in our chat room. Right. Now, are we going to be inflicted by, well, hopefully not, but I mean, like, by anything he does in our chat room? No, we've got the bigoted old man, Brian, for goodness sake. Are we going to be inflicted by him in our chat room? No. because thankfully, the many layers of the VPN of the Dirty Boxers variety. That's it's like safe sex online. It's amazing. Now, the best part is, in real world scenarios, in this scenario here, we're fine. We're in a chat room like Ali was, chatting away on, our thing, all well and good. Anyone could be there, for goodness sake, being whomever they wanted to be, even like in our IRC chat back in the day sort of thing. We've
dirty
even
lurkers.
we've all been there and done it, right?
The dirty lurkers, yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we've all done it in that in the same scenario as this. The only difference is one allegedly said they were 13, and then there was no follow-up to it. You see what I mean? The follow-up would have been, okay, let's meet here. Because let's be frank, Brian and Marty talk some crap in our chat room. Flat, all day long, right? All well and good. That's what the chat room's there for. But they're not meeting up in person also to do it. They're not saying, oh, we'll meet up and we'll do that. Whatever that illegal thing we've just said in our chat room. You should be in our chat room, boys and girls, if you really want to know what they're talking about.
No, you should totally come to twitch.tv
No.
/.
La. Shut up, far gay.
Jeez.
Well, that's what you keep calling yourself, far gay. It's
No,
like,
it's foggy. Just
Butter.
foggy.
how do you remind me? How do you spell it?
It's foggy with 3 Y's at the end.
Far gay. So this.
No,
Look.
you're gay.
we're down. We're down
Yeah.
to like the playground
Down that
level
yeah.
of bullcrap. Genius. Nah.
No,
Nuh-uh.
you're gay.
No, you're gay. Nah.
Oh, man.
Anyway, can we get back to Ali and his blatant, raped buttocks now? The point is
I wish you would, Lee.
Jeez. The point is this. Normally, you would go, okay, whatever that illegal thing we're going to do, we've discussed in the chat room, let's now meet in real world. You see? Real world. So there's actual intent. Real intent. Not just words, because words are just words. They're cheap. For goodness sake, look at Ben.
Words are wind, deeds are stone.
What happened to actions speak louder than words? These phrases don't come from nowhere. They've actually been implied in society forever. That's where I'm confused by this.
I can say words very loud, but
Well, yeah, you're
actions
American.
do things too.
Anyway, the point is this. All I'm saying is that he didn't do anything. This is like the ultimate of kind of like delivery service. All he did is go into a chat room and talk to Not a Cop 13 twice, say something was sexy, talk, been lured into a conversation about condoms and all that crap, right? All well and good. But didn't actually follow up by going, let's meet here at 2:30. No. There was a knock at the door. That's the bit that I'm confused. What if you're going to do it? That's
What if he had an undercover cop fetish and didn't want to admit it? So he just went into this chat room to find one.
That's actually a good explanation.
I'll tell you the
He
other
wasn't
thing.
chatting like a girl, he's chatting like a cop. It's like, I finally found one.
Oh, God.
Now to arrange this clandestine meeting. That can be frisked.
Oh, frisky. So that's what I'm confused by. Is why there wasn't that third level. You've had the chat, you've had the conversation about condoms and all that rubbish. Where's that real meeting, the real life meeting? To then confirm what he's been flapping about behind closed doors on a keyboard, because let's be frank, Brian says he does lots of things behind his
Where
keyboard.
does the rubber meet the road?
Exactly. What he said, yeah. When interviewed, he's, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the point is, appearing for Ali, Stephen Spence said his client had no previous convictions, so hadn't been caught yet. See, this is why
Hasn't been convicted.
and examination of his computers, because 2 laptops, showed no sexual attraction to young girls, other than the contact with Taylor Harrison, which makes me
The This
Question.
is looking way more likely for Tory's theory than anything else.
What? He has a fetish for not a cop 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because it, just for me, it's just like, that would be the indicator. If he had something on his laptops, or he'd been on like history before, on his browsers, anything like that, that would be me going, okay, he's like a kiddie fiddler, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It'd be like, bam, done. Right? He's like a Jimmy Savile. Fair enough.
Whereas my cop fetish theory is he already has a thing for people in uniform. He's a scout leader, right?
He is, yeah. He does have a woggle on show. Well, he does now in prison. But my point. So yeah, but the point, because there isn't anything on his laptops. That's where I'm like, okay, maybe there's more to this than like slapping him down. That's why I'm in.
How odd that now he's going to be on a laptop.
Shh. So sentencing him, Judge John said the offending was so serious that only an immediate prison term was appropriate. How is it so serious?
That's super serial.
This is what I mean. It's like
Raging erection.
it's not serious. How is this serious? All he did was talk in a chat room. That's all he did. He didn't, fondle a child, get close to a child, and meet up to for intent to do something to a child. He didn't do any of that. He just sat in his room on a laptop, tap 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 tap. That's all he did. And somehow, and he didn't even send because let's be frank, if you're in a chat room like that and you're going to be sending photos, because some of us have been single. I know how this works.
Like Anthony Weiner.
Exactly. As an example, very good example. That's the point. He just showed something. Yeah, he's only just showed his top part, as much as you would see in I don't know, some swimming pool or at the beach or something. It's not sexually indecent or anything. It's just
changing room accidentally.
Exactly. That one time, yeah. So how is it so serious? That's the point. That's what I'm confused by. His actions, what he actually did, bit dodgy, fair enough, right? But he didn't do anything. Really, in the whole scheme of things, he didn't really do anything. There's no
0 notches in his belt.
Exactly. That's the bit that I'm confused by, and that's why I'm conflicted inside.
So they're prosecuting him to the full extent of the law, obviously.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, he's in jail. I don't know if you know the punchlines of this story. He's already in prison. He's already there. This is Tuesday. Oh, he's walking funny now. I wonder how many times he's been thrown in those showers.
He's going in some rooms now, and they're not chatting.
They're not chatting. Not even a little bit of foreplay. Nothing. So, where was it? So,
I prefer jelly.
Ali was also made the subject of a 10-year sexual harm prevention order, whatever that is at home. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before. And an order barring him from working with young people. So he's, he
like
can't.
A chastity belt?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. So Marty is in the chat room. This is pre-crime. And this is what I said, this is to my friends in a chat room, ironically. It was a WhatsApp shared chat room between me and Eagle and Ginger Steve, and it was technically a chat room. Yeah, so we're all in that chat room, and I'm all he's done. What I can read this was Tuesday is doing what we're doing right now, chatting in a chat room, and that's it. And this is somehow a 10. So that's pre-crime, and this is. Minority Report all over again sort of thing. But this is not where I'm so offended, Ben. It turns out, one of my friends, I don't even know if I should call him a friend now or not. This is the bit that's kind of I don't know what the etiquette is now of this now. An
associate.
Is it? Because we got 4 years of him being on the show with Flick Flick and Phantom Black Bagger.
An associate without legal ties.
Okay, well,
not a friend of the show.
No, well, that's the thing.
I'm a friend of the show.
This is the thing. I'm conflicted. I'm not trying to be a git or anything. I'm just like, I'm conflicted. I don't know because I know the fella, and all I'm thinking is like, oh, you fool. You know what I mean? It's like, you tit. What are you doing? That's what the level, not the 2 years in jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You know what I mean? It's like, what?
Well, that opens a huge dialogue about redemption. You know, is there coming back for certain acts? Is there
but he didn't act. That's the thing. There was no actions. If there were actions, then I'd know where I stood. It was like, what a dirty twat. Go away. You know, castrate the bugger. You know what I mean? It'd be like, if there was actual actions, that I know that answer. That's easy.
So you would be better or okay with this had he met up with a 13-year-old, carried through with it, and then been caught. We need a victim for this to be justice.
That's the point. I think that's where or at least actions. That's
where's the Goldilocks zone between
if he was
the tip in,
how far's too far?
And not a cop 13.
So if he had
the midpoint.
Okay, this I think this is where where the seesaw for me is. Okay, if they had arranged a time and a place to meet, like in a park or something, right? 3:30 on Saturday, as an example, right? And Ali turned up, and then there were police to like nab him. That would be like, do you know what I mean? There would be like intent. There would be action. Ali would have gone there. And quite literally and metaphorically speaking, so there would be, an actual thing instead of just sitting on a computer tapping away. I think that's where I'm conflicted because it doesn't make any sense otherwise.
Now, Lee.
Yes, dear.
I have to ask, have you been in any chat rooms?
I'm in one right now. I'm in two right now. Oh, no.
Have you been talking to anyone that's under the age of 16?
I am not.
Have you cleared your browser history?
Oh, frequently. Don't worry about that. And VPN.
I just wondering
it's all good. No,
would you like some lemonade?
Daddy. So this is the bit that I'm really offended by. We'll get into it now. This is the bit that I'm really actually more offended than Ali in prison. Judge John ordered that the 2 laptop computers, whom are, have never been, innocent in this, seized from Ali, should be forfeit. What have they done? What have they got to? Why? What, they're going to use it in like some sort of like police officers fundraiser raffle or something? What are they going to use 2 laptops for? Why are they forfeiting them?
They forfeited the match.
Rudeness. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I should clarify also for legal reasons. Ali was suspended from his role in scouting in October 2016 after it became clear that he was implicated in the police inquiry relating to safeguarding concerns. Blah blah blah. Right. So there. Anyway, the point is, where do we go?
This is actually Ali Flick.
This is Ali. That's what point? It's taken an hour for Ben to realise.
I thought it was just some other dude named Ali.
No. No, there's a reason why we're bringing this conversation to the floor.
Thanks for listening, Ben.
Thanks, Ben. Jeez, where do we find them? Where do we find these people? Jeez.
Chat rooms.
It suddenly got real.
I know. So the Phantom Black Bagger, I honestly do not know how to approach this now. If you get what I'm saying, I'm just like, I don't know.
Do you remember that time that Sir Durrell interviewed that crazy person that then went and shot up that place?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
It's kind of like that.
When did this happen?
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Anyway. So on Extra Dirty coming up, we're running an hour late this week because reasons. Because reasons, mainly Ben's fault. We are going to be talking about... Damn Ben. Maybe a little bit more about Ali. I don't know. We may. It's been an hour. Who knows? Just finish off some points maybe, and then
start the show in a minute.
And start the show. And we'll be also talking about Star Trek and it's STD as it's now known in the atmosphere. Anyway, take care. Look after yourselves. See you next week, allegedly. Bye-bye.
On air, online, on demand, on the move. DirtyBoxers.net.
Right. Thanks, Ben.
All right.
Jeez.
that came with such a huge punchline to me that
was
it was actually him.
Oh, really? That's a punchline. We go for punchlines now. Okay.
Well, it's just like wow, you don't normally hear about that sort of stuff happening
Funny story.
to like someone you actually know.
I know. That's the other
or
thing.
have met at one point in your life.
Exactly. It's very
I
fucking
came in
odd.
late. What's the 3-second synopsis?
Ali's in jail. Prison. Ali's in prison.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
How long is he there for then?
Thanks
Does
for
they know?
listening. 2 years as of Tuesday.
2
it's
years. Okay.
So, but seriously, I
I can
don't.
say that now.
Yeah, I just
About
like
12
fucking-
inches.
This is the problem. I don't know what to do now. I was hoping a conversation with you twats it was gonna like help me out, but you haven't fucking helped me at all, guys. Thanks, guys.
Well, how are we supposed to
What
help?
do you need?
I was hoping to try and like get
You
some.
need new chat rooms?
Maybe, yeah. Can we cleanse the chat room, please? Can we cleanse the cat?
Do you remember talking to us before today?
I
And you
tried
come
to
here
forget.
today expecting help?
I tried to numb the pain.
Especially me. Yeah.
I'm,
Dang, man.
We were all thinking it, Ben.
Yeah,
Why don't you just
we
go
don't-
to some Asian chat rooms and let Ben go off about it.
Jeez. Don't encourage him, for fuck's sake. Right, so basically, the scenario is this: I don't know where to stand. I'm if
Off to the left. Flank this.
Not in camera range.
okay, jeez. But seriously, I just don't know where to stand on this. I just like if there's no victim, there's no action involved. It was just in the chat room. Do you see what I mean? It's like it's not as
I would treat this as a cautionary tale for all
Yes.
our listeners.
yes, Marty.
Somebody was,
Yes.
somebody was
Use
flavor
Dirty
flavor
Boxes
said,
VPN.
Yeah, so please, dirtyboxes.net/VPN. Save
I
yourself.
believe it was the great poet Flavor Flav who said, "Don't start nothing, won't be nothing." You understand?
Ooh.
But he also said, and I quote, "Don't believe the hype."
Ah.
That's true, but he was drunk when he said that. So
He was drunk when he said a lot.
30 seconds.
Yeah!
So yes, we
Peace!
I'm sure that reasons, stuff and reasons. 20 seconons.
You know, I saw Flavor Flav in concert. Well, Public Enemy.
Also, yeah. Thanks for that.
With Primus and Anthrax.
5 seconds, muting you now, bastards. Right, here we go.
The Dirty Boxers show has ended. Warning. The following program is not safe for work. I repeat, the following program is not safe for work. The subject matter discussed will be of a frank and very frank nature. You will be offended. You will be intrigued. And you may be turned on a little bit. The participants are real. Their language is real. Their anger is real. Things are about to get extra dirty.
Beep, beep, beep. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Extra Dirty, all that bollocking good shit. My name's Lee. Hello. That one there's a Tory. Hanya. Hanya. Twat. We've also got a Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hello, Lee.
Hi, dear. And
Good job, Ben.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. And we've also got a big voice chat. You had your chance and you fucking moved. We've also got a big voice chat. Hello, big voice chat.
Waka waka.
Yes. Funny story. Funny story.
Good one, Lee.
Thanks. So, in other news, also, I may have been playing with the wrong fader when we were having issues technically with volume on the first show. I've now found the right fader. So
I've turned my knob back down.
No, please don't, because you're now the same volume as everybody else.
I already did.
I know. So turn it back.
Why can't you fix the knob?
Does having your volume up make you uncomfortable, Tori?
Well, no.
He's not used to having it up.
I just prefer when he does a little bit of work.
Okay, let me just remind you once again, because obviously,
I mean, I'm a consultant. I'm not a friggin' audio engineer. I shouldn't be having to twist one fucking knob on this.
You're definitely a consultant. Yeah. So basically, the situation is this: shut the fuck up and turn it up. Go back to where you were.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose? If I shut the fuck up, why even turn it up at all?
Ah. Missed you guys. Twat. So, Jay, how are you? Before we get into Star Trek and all that bullshit.
Stand by.
What do you mean, stand by? I'm in control, allegedly, as Tori's now said.
You've been put on pause.
Fucking hell. Just can't help some people. Jesus fucking Christ. So, anyway, Ben.
There's a little Spanish flea.
Ben, have you been watching?
I am here.
Hi, mate. Have you been watching Star Trek? You know what it is? Have you heard of it?
I have heard of it. I have not been watching it.
Star
Good
Trek
man.
Discovery is fucking shit. It's
Okay. I haven't actually
fucking-
heard of that one. I've only heard of Star Trek.
You're not missing anything.
Okay. It's good.
However,
I don't like to miss things.
If you don't watch the new Star Wars coming out in theaters December the 17th, then I think you will be missing some.
Okay.
Whatever. So
If you enter
basically,
code bang bang, you'll get
fuck
10% off.
you, Tori. So basically,
Really? You've done some deals, Tori.
twat. So basically,
He's into the Star Wars game now.
is into something, all right. So basically, I've given it as much as I can fucking give it. This fucking new TV.
So 3 inches.
4 episodes actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, you should watch this, Ben, because it shows how not to start a show.
I don't know. I feel like there's so many shit shows in the world that just watching it just takes away like life.
Takes
You'll never
life
get those
away.
hours back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. I'm not exactly happy.
I'll tell you what you don't do. You show the first episode on broadcast television and slam the rest behind the paywall and say, "Them's the rules, suckers."
I also would like to say, just for the record, and so Jay does not work for CBS. just so everyone knows, Jay does not work for CBS. There you go, saved you there, saved you. You're welcome, Jay.
Nor does Lee.
Goodbye, lawsuit. Goodbye. Neither do I. Yes, Ben does, the cunt, but everybody else.
I don't work for whatever you
Ben's
said
in
just now.
deep with CBS.
Oh, that is,
Ben
you
is
don't
a
work.
CBS shill.
Oh yeah,
Go.
Ben is hugely in deep. Yeah, with CBS. What bastard, honestly. Gobble gobble CBS, Ben. Yeah. Bastard.
Good.
Yeah. So very.
Ben spitting.
Well, oh, he doesn't swallow. Oh, probably that's extra. Yeah. If he was stage 3,
Gentlemen.
yeah. If he was stage 3 level,
They've got a gag order.
yeah. Ah dear. So I'm intrigued by. I was intrigued by STD because obviously, as everybody knows, all the true geeks abbreviate the names of Star Trek. So we've got TOS for the original series. We've got TNG, the Next Generation.
The
ST
Xbox One, we called it the X-Bone.
Yeah, and then obviously we've got
Is that a Star Trek thing?
we've got STD. So that's nice to know. So So
We've got an update in the chat room and Discord.
yeah, thanks. I can see. Thanks, Tori. Quite clearly. I thought we got away with the.
Scroll down.
No, mine auto scrolls for me. It would have been nice to have a whole show without the monkey. Would have been nice. Would have been. The hyenas are back. Okay, there. You right there, bro? Right there. Good. So yeah. So basically, what I think is, it's not Star Trek. It's a generic fucking sci-fi show with the label Star Trek. And in fact, last night, and you can fucking check myself, right? I even tweeted to like Bad Robot and JJ Abrams. I was like, dear JJ Abrams, or dear Bad Robot, I thought, like, back in the day, I thought you had royally fucking ruined Star Trek. I'm sorry. After watching it was a long fucking tweet. After watching this one,
taking all them 280 characters, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I take it back. Can we be friends? Question mark, sort of thing. It's like, I misjudged you. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for a reply at the moment. Maybe have go for cake and stuff. But there's so many reasons why this is shit. So many reasons.
I've heard.
Go on.
That the Fox series, The Orville, Seth MacFarlane is a tad better than.
I've heard it's like a love letter to Star Trek. So I haven't seen it yet. It's not here in the UK yet.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
But I will be seeing it soon. So I will give you my. But supposedly it's really good. It even looks good. It even looks like Star Trek, which is like nothing like this dark, fucked up shit.
It reminded me of Galaxy Quest almost.
Yeah, definitely. Have you seen it? Have you seen Orville? Star Trek Orville?
Nah.
All right. Because I'm not really a Seth MacFarlane.
Look Star Trekky to me. If
Oh,
it'd been a
really?
little more Star Warsy, then maybe it would have been.
Oh,
worthy, but
that's
no,
right.
No, thank you.
That's
no,
right.
thank you to that Tosh.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot you were in Al Qaeda. That's right. So anyway, the point is Star Trek, where it's supposed to be, quality product. Unlike Star Wars, which is skanky and shit. Star Trek is supposed to be the thinking man's sci-fi compared to Al Qaeda. Like Star Wars.
Look at it where Star Trek is intelligence based, whereas Star Wars is wisdom based.
Wisdom.
Yeah, if you were playing an RPG, Star Trek would be like a wizard or an enchanter or a necromancer, whereas Star Wars would be a druid or a cleric or a shaman.
A dwarf.
There's no religion in Star
It'll be a
Trek,
fucking dwarf.
What I'm saying.
Yes, there is. There is religion. Yeah, fuck
No,
you. There is. There fucking is.
There's tribbles and there's a bunch of cunts.
No, well, that's Kirk, but that's mainly just one cunt.
I think I summed it up perfectly, Lee. I don't know why you're still talking.
However, I watched it, and it's not Star Trek. It's nothing like Star Trek. It's not Star Trek. And the reason why, there's several reasons why this is shit. Okay, STD is shit. So number one, I'll give you fucking numbers as well. Number one is it's based on the Bad Robot license. And this is very detrimental and profound. Now, Paramount, Viacom, and CBS used to get together and have babies and everything was fine. At some point, CBS no longer exists. I know, you're thinking to yourself, but there is. It's on my telly box. No, it's no longer exist. And then Viacom... Hold on, which way was it? No, sorry. Viacom no longer exists, and then CBS became Viacom. That's the right way around, isn't it? So there's instead of 3, there was now 2.
CBS is the logo that has the eye.
The eye, the all-seeing eye. I see you. Well,
you can't hide from me.
Sorry, was that a quote from Hobbit? What the fuck was that? I see you.
Paraphrase.
Okay. Was that 3 movies paraphrased into one fucking one?
It was a mishmash.
Polite round of
I
applause.
was trying to keep you from having, any copyright notice.
Oh, you're too kind. First for fucking something, but well done. Thank you.
Open Gangnam Style.
So the problem I've had through this is if you're gonna do it right, or don't do it at all. So back in the day, there was CBS, which
why are we doing this show?
No. Well, I've been questioning that for fucking years, to be honest with you. So CBS, Viacom. Viacom was failing or for a tax dodge or something or other, no longer existed, and they rebranded CBS as Viacom. New Viacom, basically. It's like New Coke, but fucked up. More than New Coke. So Viacom as an organization no longer exists. And Viacom that now exists is CBS, old CBS, rebranded as Viacom.
Most people prefer old Coke.
That's what I've. That is right. That is right.
Viacom is all of BET, all their networks, MTV, all their networks, Paramount Pictures. CBS split off into that, and then CBS sold off the radio division.
Oh, it's the other way around. So Viacom. No, but there was a reason why. There was a tax dodge. There was definitely a tax dodge where old Viacom disappeared, and new Viacom, which was just branded as like an old thing, stepped forward. And it's definitely not Paramount.
Boardroom shenanigans.
Yeah, exactly. It's bullshit.
Sounds like they were liquidating their radio station assets.
Yeah, probably. Who needs radio these days?
Probably the same thing with the print magazines.
Yeah, and advertising spaces and billboards and shit. All of it gone.
Also, I can have 20 fucking ClickUps just to watch one goddamn thing on YouTube. Go fuck yourself, advertisers.
Or please click them. That's how we get paid on the YouTube. That'd be really nice. In fact, I'll play an ad now. There you go. So basically, you reminded me. I haven't played an ad for a while. I'll push it now.
How dare you?
Yeah, do it now during the paid segment.
Yeah. So
Take that, little listeners.
So I'm confused because the Paramount, if you remember, Paramount is dying a big fucking long death. Hugely long, painful, public death.
Like Mick Jagger.
Yes, but less lippy and just...
So like Elton John.
Yeah. So, in fact, that's perfect. Because even, for example, the news this week is, Hasbro, like the board game, the Monopoly people, right? They also own G.I. Joe.
Hasbro.
They own G.I. Joe. They also own Transformers and stuff. They've launched a new film company because they're all this
meets the eye.
Yeah, it's the new rage right now. Is everyone has a fucking film company, and they also own Transformers. So they've basically removed from Paramount the only thing that Paramount was surviving on was just Transformers.
That is so Michael Bay.
Yeah. So it's a weird scenario that Paramount has got nothing. And to make a Star Trek film, they had to get a license for it to happen. Previously, it all worked together. It was all kumbaya bullshit, right? They were all in the same universe and stuff. To make the original Star Trek J.J. Abrams bullshit, they had to get a license to make it from CBS/Viacom, right? Which because reasons, because boardroom bullshit. So they got the rights to like do things like the ears for Spock, so they can do Vulcans. Well done us. We can do them, and we could do tribbles. Well, we need tribbles, so we'll have that. But the starships need to look slightly different because we don't really have like the true legal rights to do them, but we have the rights for the characters. But we don't have the rights for the uniform, so we have to change those a little bit just to like get around the fucking bullshit. And there's certain bullshit like yes and no's and shit like that.
This is Logan all over again.
Yes, isn't it just? So that's how they got the J.J. Abrams Star Trek films done, right? Because they got a license and it covered
Deadpool.
Yeah. So let's just name names. Yeah. So then. Fast forward a bit, because the original idea was that J.J. Abrams was also doing he wanted to do films and he wanted to do games and he wanted to do all sort of like TV shows and all that bullshit. But part of his deal is that you couldn't, like Paramount and Viacom and all that, could not continue to reap in the benefits from the original Star Trek. All the old Star Trek had to stop being broadcast and reruns. So Next Generation, DS9, Voyager, original series, all that had to stop being rerun for him to do his own fucking bullshit. And they basically looked at him and looked at like the profit they've just made on his last films and looked at what they were making from the fucking reruns and they went, fuck off, shut the fuck up, you twat. That's why he went on to do, Star Wars. That's it.
To quote the stockholders, go fuck yourself.
Exactly. So it's like, how do you think we're running Paramount at the moment? It's the fucking reruns. Shut the fuck up. So there's that there, right? So
those sweet residuals.
Yes. So fast forward a bit further, and you get the scenario of they want to do a Star Trek TV show, and they're like, but you need to get a license. And they went, well, that's all right. We'll just use the license we already have. And they're like, but you haven't got the rights to Klingons, for example. That's all right. We'll just reimagine them. But you don't have the rights to this, that, and the other. That's all right. We'll reimagine them. That's why the fucking uniforms are different. That's why the ships are different. That's why everything's different. That's because they had to be reimagined.
Oh, don't worry, Lee. I'm sure the fans won't be too cunty about it.
Oh, that's because we're always forward thinking. We're always forward.
When have Star Trek fans ever been traditionalists?
Well, if it ever made fucking sense, then we're that. Yeah. If it made sense.
Are you a Star Trek fan, Lee?
Yeah. Well, was now. And I would like to say,
it's kind of a bit like his relationship with Ali. It's changed recently.
Changed recently.
It's changed a bit, yeah.
Things are in flux right now. I don't know quite where I stand.
It's going to take a few steps in this direction.
So I'm intrigued. I was intrigued about what was going on. However, it's shit. Because Star Trek is the thinking man's, it's basically like a soap opera in space.
It's the thinking man's big old pile of dog shit.
It is now, yeah. I think the biggest problem they had, and this is where I think they.
Well, at least it's for the thinking man.
This is where they fucked up big time. This is the big. They've decided, even though technology is fucking brilliant now, today, graphics are excellent. Building sets are brilliant. The whole concept of like 4K filming and like the makeup and like the design and everything as a modern production, fucking excellent. What we'll do is put it 10 years before fucking Kirk. That's where we're going to put it because reasons. And I'm like,
yeah,
why?
Yeah.
Why put it there? Because if you put it 10 years before Kirk, then it's going to stick out like a fucking sore thumb. It's like, what the fuck, man? If you put it like 20 years after everything you've done before, chronologically, then of course it's going to look better because obviously it's newer. But also, it's like...
I don't know, dude. It's like the whole of the fucking TV and film industry is obsessed with going backwards in time to prequels and shit.
Exactly. And I can't fucking work out why.
No idea why. It's so dumb.
Yeah, it's because history...
They want. It's like they want to rewrite the history of their characters. Instead of just building on what they have, they want to rewrite them again.
As if it's
history is written and the future's uncertain. Even though this is supposed to be a futuristic show and it's all in the future. Unlike Star Wars, which is set in the ancient past.
Really? A long, far away from this fucking conversation. Fuck off. Right, yes. So Jay had an idea. Go on. Go on, Jay. I heard you.
Well, it's usually because enough time has elapsed so that the people who originally spent money on the first concept will buy it again because of the nostalgia factor and that we can shoot this with 3D red cameras and bollocks.
Yeah, that's totally fine. That's totally fair. But at least
don't forget about the lens flares.
Oh, that's I tell you what.
Yes, this is an Abrams production, isn't it?
Yeah, because you know what? I am so fucking annoyed by this. All of it. It's like 1 minute you're like, okay, let's because we're the thinking man's club over here. We can do like shit like this. So the original Prime universe has a distinct flatness to it compared to the J.J. Abrams. Oh, let's have an epileptic fit, everybody, with the starlight like fucking flashing. Look at it all, light flares and flashing and fucking. No, so basically that's the difference. Is like there's like nah, and flashing flares, the fucking flares, the torches are everywhere. You see, that's the difference. There's the total difference, right? So just on a production value, there is a distinct style of difference, which means that one is a Kelvin timeline, whatever bullshit that is, and then the other one is like the Prime universe, the Prime timeline.
This is like Amazon Prime?
Similar, very similar. You even feel raped every month for it. Like CBS Online, like all access. It's like, yeah, all access to shit that your grandmother can't fucking access because she doesn't know how to use her computer. She's a midnight flasher.
I want to see my Star Trek stories.
So, that was multiple levels of special. I'll just leave it there. So it just seems odd to me that this is what's going to happen. They've taken a story, which is basically 4 stories, blended it to one. Okay, that's already happened in Star Trek. Okay, including...
It's almost like Lord of the Rings.
Yes, very similar. So the premise of this new shit is...
I made a premise, Mr. Frodo.
Yeah. The premise of this new shit is that they've taken the Star Trek Into Darkness storyline. So that, like, in that it was an admiral instead of a captain. But it's basically, we're going to possible war. I've got to make decisions for everybody without getting any, reasons. Yeah, whatever. So there's that.
The dark side of the Force.
And then you've got a scenario where they've got like alien matter, kind of like what they call it, spores. But it's like it's basically they're using an alien to generate motion of a ship, which is basically Voyager. They've jumped into what is that fucking twat? And hold on, I'm gonna do a Google search. Voyager. This is not going well. Let's do it. Star Trek. Let's like Voyager. Where they aliens experiment. There we go. Aha! Also, Google knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's see if this works. Come on.
Well done, you.
I know. Hold on. Come on. Why aren't you searching? Are you searching? I'm waiting for it to work. Come on, fucking twat car.
Ben?
What?
I'm waiting to fucking work. Why isn't it?
Why isn't it working, Ben?
Corey, I got a question for you.
I don't know.
Yes.
Go on, then. What's the question?
Yes.
Where are you on Monte Cristo sandwiches?
Quite pro.
Is this like the Count or something, or?
Yeah, 1 or 2 is plenty.
I'm unsure.
Someone started talking to me about it, and they won't shut up about it, and just wondering if it's worth my time.
Well, let me do a little research.
10-4.
Yeah, so
I would have thought by now Lee would have found what he was looking for.
It turns out it was not what I was looking for. They were talking about another thing.
Oh my! That's a Monte Cristo. Oh.
So I'm desperately trying to go through this whole conversation without going like they've ruined my childhood. That's all I'm basically trying to say. Okay, and if I can get through that without
if I may, Lee.
What?
Jay, I'm liking this Monte Cristo, and I gotta say, if you were to take French toast and make the sandwich with that,
Yeah, right there.
I need about 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Make that too.
Oh dear, it doesn't take long. So I'm trying to find Star Trek Voyager. Aliens used as warp engine. Yeah. So basically, that's I know the premise. I can't remember the fucking. I'm not that much of a geek. I don't fucking learn the titles of shitty fucking episodes. That's Neagle, not me. So he's small cock, very small cock. That boy.
To be fair, he's used to reading them through the laminate.
Well, that's true. Yeah, he does. So anyway, the point is that there was an episode where they use aliens. They bump into another Star Trek ship in the in the quadrant of hell, and they decided, the other ones had decided, well, if we use this particular alien, we found a way to use it as a fuel for our warp drive. Instead of using, the generic crystals that they normally are, very, very, the lithium crystals are very difficult to find, allegedly. I've looked back at the sofa and I still can't fucking find anything.
They're basically going to take on slave labor.
Basically, yeah, they use it. So which is basically what they're doing in, STD. So it's like we've done this fucking story already twice. One from Into Darkness and one from fucking Voyager. And then a bit of it's Dune. What I can remember of Dune. I haven't seen fucking that film for fucking ever. But yeah, it's just a mishmash of bullshit. That's all it is. Bullshit. And yes, they've pissed over my childhood. I don't see them.
Track for you.
I don't see them being arrested for 2 years.
Did you feel it got a little bit preachy when it came to diversity and things like that?
See, no, actually, I fucking laughed. Oh, okay. So there's a black bitch who's the lead character. Normally,
you have to narrow that down.
Normally, she does that a lot, actually. Well, she pouts a lot. Anyway.
She actually?
No, she pouts.
Right, all right.
Okay. Well, click, click. The point is that she is the lead character. There's never been a lead character before in Star Trek. It's all an ensemble cast normally. It's normally like a soap opera in space. There's like 6 or 7 characters, and it's like their interaction with doing shit is what makes the story.
Soap opera with spaceships.
Yeah, exactly. So for it to then suddenly be one lead character, so that you got the pilot, which was supposed to be 1 episode, but they padded it out to 2 episodes. And like Jay said, they put the second part of it behind the paywall to be really cunty about it. Okay, CBS for you, CBS All Access. So thankfully, it's for the international listeners, everybody. We've got it all.
Classic Moonves, by the way.
No.
Wants to squeeze every dollar out of that.
Yeah, but this is the best part. Okay, the rest of us have all got it on Netflix. We don't give a fuck about CBS All Access, and that's still
188 countries.
Yes,
see all of them at once.
Yes, no, we have to get it the same time as you fuckers.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. But that's the point. It's like we don't have to pay anything extra, as it were. So we don't feel as raped as you guys, but it's still cunty. Anyway, the point is. So
can Ben get that in Australia as well?
Oh yes, Ben has no excuse. No, probably. Ben, you can get it. You have
He has to pay for Netflix or use his parents. So.
No fucking excuse. You have no excuse, Ben.
But what if I don't really want to see it?
Open that fucking wallet of yours and spend some money.
But
spend some money.
That would involve spending money.
Yeah, exactly. You fucking Jew boy.
I don't know.
Right? So
don't like it.
Fucking.
Let's get some of that apple scratching.
Come on, look. You're
Sounds boring.
You're not giving Jews a good name right now, Ben.
It's your fault.
I don't have to.
It's your fault.
You do.
Jews already have a good name. I don't need to give them a good one.
They don't.
Yeah, Jew. It just rolls off the tongue.
Exactly.
That is a great name.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, Ben, how was your gaming thing?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Did you win? How far?
It's all right. I win some, lose some.
Hey, I tell you, Lee, if you want to find out, you'll just have to go to twitch.tv/Firegate.
No.
True.
No, Tori. No. Remember, he went on he spent some money I remember this now. Now I've mentioned his wallet. It's pinged back into my mind that he went.
It's true. I do have Twitch Prime and therefore Amazon Prime.
No. You visited Queensland. No, it wasn't Queensland. It was somewhere else. It was
Melbourne. Yeah,
Melbourne. That's it. Not Queensland. Aha.
I pronounce it Melbourne.
So how did that go? Did you because you paid the extra money to play when you got there, didn't you?
No, I didn't know.
You were going to be an observer, and then you said that you were actually going to
I said I was thinking about it.
And then he realized, oh shit, money.
Well, then I realized that the gaming wasn't the real reason I was going there anyway. I was just going there to meet up with some friends.
Oh, in a chat room. Careful.
No. They were friends that I know through Team Fortress 2.
Oh, really?
And Discord.
Thought you knew them through the airport.
Was not Cop 13 there by any chance?
No.
There's
no one called that there.
It was not Asian 13.
Whoops.
Yeah, you know there wasn't any Asians there. Actually, there was. Yeah.
No.
About video games. Stop lying.
Anyway. So where were we on the film? The thing. Anyway, basically, the Star Trek is what they did. They made one main character. The main character is black, right? And they made a big old shitstorm about. Oh my god, we're so fucking diverse. Oh,
I think you prefer the term African Earthling.
Well, maybe. Well, this is the thing. She's not Earthling. Yeah, it's very fucking awkward. Now, this is the best bit.
Suck it, Benetton.
Because this is what made me fucking laugh. The absolute almost spat fucking coffee across the room. Actually fucking barrel roll laugh. Diverse. We're being so diverse. We're going to be so like forward thinking with it, which is like Star Trek in a nutshell. Let's be frank. The first interracial fucking snog was in Star Trek. Fuck off, guys. We've been doing this for fucking decades. Who gives a shit? Anyway, the point is this. If only she acted, or was likable in any way. In fact, anyway, the point is it. They've taken a black female, and we're gonna be diverse and brilliant and forward thinking. And by the end of the second episode, we've thrown her in jail. Now, if that isn't
spoiler alert.
If that isn't being diverse and forward thinking,
that's very progressive. They didn't just shoot her.
You mean
too soon?
Because I'm thinking, okay, right. So we're going to be forward thinking, brilliant. A powerful black female woman being a lead of this thing, whatever this fucking thing is. Oh, in no way we're going to be stereotypical. Oh, wait, she's in jail.
Jeez.
Probably should have shown up to the meeting. Relate to that.
Oh, dear. It was just an observation that I saw. That's all. It was just... Oh, it was brilliant. Oh, sorry, I'm actually crying. It was just so funny. We're so proud of this product. We've made this product. It's so brilliant. How dare you say it's shit?
Yeah, we could have just called this Tyler Perry Star Trek.
At least she can appreciate the advancements in soap on a rope.
Well, that is true. Ali, you may want to take some notes. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, that's why I was laughing. From that point onwards, I couldn't take it seriously. No, and also, they don't know how to write at all. Oh, I've got. Oh, I've actually got stitches. Actually,
Voyage is the new black.
I thought, wait, who doesn't know how to write now?
The people writing Star Trek, they don't know how to write.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a very racist thing to say at that point.
No, he had many racist things.
I did not.
He's just
I did not. How dare you? I'm not the one writing it. Okay, they've taken. Look, Jay, you saw this too, I'm guessing, right? You saw this fucking thing, shit, bollocks, car crash too. And you're not thinking to yourself, hold on, they're being diverse, they're being brilliant, they've just thrown the black character in jail. What part of that? Come on.
No, it's just classic Hollywood. That's what that is. Surprised she didn't get killed off within the first 15 within Act 1.
Well, that's a good point. Well,
yeah, probably... this isn't Walking Dead.
Well, it was for her, wasn't it? Isn't she from Walking Dead? girl is doing this fucking shit.
Oh, actually, now that you mentioned it,
Oh my
yes, she
God.
is.
Yeah. Also, I think
Sasha.
also this was written
Natasha.
for somebody else entirely different. They couldn't get her because of contract reasons, and so got this bitch instead, who has no personality, can't fucking act at all. In fact,
Oh, have you watched The Walking Dead?
I'm looking forward to episode 2. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Well, spoiler alert, my favorite character from the comic book was her brother on the TV show, and I did not like this at all.
Oh, I see.
At all.
Awkward. Oh.
Loathe the character versus favorite character in the book.
Laz, Sorry, I've just seen Laz in the chat room, which I'm sorry to talk about.
I'm sorry that you saw him too.
Yeah, he is saying they had a lesbo scene at the start. Trust him to be fucking bitter.
I guess.
No,
It's TV. It's broadcast TV.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what they meant when they meant no man had ever gone there before.
Boom.
Anyway, so it was just a car wreck in every which
Star
way.
Trek inner thighs.
The only decent character, and I'm shocked by this, the only actual fully fledged decent character that I actually
Brit.
kind of like, close, is a Ginger. That's the only one that I'm like, wow, I like this one. All the others are cunts.
And I'm out.
What, the Ginger? The Ginger's the only likable character.
No, I was talking.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's not realistic enough for
No.
me.
No, it's not. And also,
how could a Ginger be the likable one?
exactly.
I mean, this is David Caruso all over again.
Because then all the others are not characters. They're just like 2D bullshit. I'm aggressive. I'm this.
Standard Star Trek Tosh.
No, it's not. It's not standard at all. That's why I'm kicking up a fucking fuss about it. Now, if it was standard shit, then I'd be a happy little bunny. But no, it is not. And I do not like it. Jay, your thoughts, as you seem to have watched this bullshit.
The ratings were decent.
9
and
million
also
for the
led
first
to-
episode.
It also led to record subscriptions for CBS All Access, where you can
How many?
watch the classic episodes.
How many?
They don't give you that.
Oh, they didn't give you the-
proprietary.
Yes.
But yes, it was record breaking. We went from squat to squat and a half. You know, it
Wow.
could be that. We don't know.
You can do anything with percentages.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
statistics.
Yes, because reasons. But I
Yes.
just...
Leave it to the company that doesn't talk about its specs to talk about someone else's.
91% of the time, statistics are believable.
Give or take, yeah. But I mean, like, generally speaking, I just can't understand why they... Because this is the other bit. They've done this whole fucking after Trek bullshit. They're trying to do like Talking Dead or whatever it's fucking called. Like, all that kind of bullshit. Like, analyzing the shit that's just fucking... I'm thinking to myself,
We are putting way too much time into a work of fiction.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's just bandwagoning at this point, because now we have Mr. Robot has come back for the 3rd season, which is quite good.
Okay,
and we've got an
watched it.
after thing
Mhm.
after Mr. Robot, not only on USA, but you also have The Verge is doing something. Their digital series talking Mr. Robot, something rather bullcrap, and so it's not original.
No.
It's not original like F is for Family, which is available now on Netflix.
Oh, that's a good show. Why are you not watching this instead of that?
It's not on over here.
That season 1, episode.
Really? We had it in
4.
Australia.
Oh, as if you know what the fuck you've got in Australia or not. Don't you start with me about that bullshit.
I had Netflix for a while.
What? What?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to log into my...
I ended up switching to Prime Video
Oh, really? Why's that?
because I wanted Twitch Prime.
More porn.
Okay. Hold on, let me just go to Netflix. I've got I can log in. Let me just log it. Okay, so there.
Have you used your free sub to someone, or are you subbing to yourself?
He's
No, I'm not
free
subbing to myself.
Can you even do that?
I don't
No,
think you can do
no.
that. I was like,
Boo!
No, I don't have a sub button because I'm not very popular yet.
No, we're not.
I have a Dom button.
We've been trying to tell you that for years, but you won't believe us.
Yeah, well, I wasn't listening to you.
I've noticed. Right. So what am I searching for? F. F is
for family.
Oh, come on. It's a cartoon bullshit.
It's
Bill Burr. Oh my God.
Hilarious.
Okay.
If you don't think it, then maybe you're just a cunt.
I'm adding it to my list. There we are. I've just done it now.
If by episode 4 of season 1 you're not sold, then stop watching. But
Okay.
I think episode 4 will just really kick you in the butt.
Is it as good?
Yeah, it's 22 minutes. You can bang it out.
And the rest. Is it
It's
like?
also not safe for work.
Yeah. Is it like
Yeah, no.
Brickleberry? Is it as good as Brickleberry? I do like
I
Brickleberry.
haven't watched Brickleberry enough to say that. But
Okay.
I say that I do enjoy it.
Okay.
I'd say that it's two different lanes. Brickleberry was broadcast TV, so you can get away with whatever you could get away with on basic cable. This is full on Netflix, so the lane is wide open.
Okay.
You will see animated testicles.
Yes, you will.
And you're saying this as it's
That's a selling point for you.
aha.
Kind of like Game of Thrones, titties and dragons.
Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh.
All right, I'm back in.
All right. Poof. So basically, yeah. About this. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I'm being distracted by my Netflix.
By the way, this show was shot on the cheap. Well, I don't want to know. I don't want to say if it's on the cheap, but it was shot in Pinewood in Toronto, Canada. So we can blame Canada for this.
Can we? Since when has there been a Pinewood in Canada? That's the other bit that was confusing.
A lot of studios all over the place.
The
Pinewood Group.
I know. I'm just like the only Pinewood studios I've heard. I stayed next door to them. They were my next door neighbor when I visited, an ex.
Jay,
2
it's
weeks.
important to remember that anything that happens in Canada, we can hold Lee responsible.
Oh, yes, that is his protectorate over there, is it not?
The Commonwealth.
That's it. I'm glad someone's been listening around here. So Laz has continued on with his venomous bullshit in the chat room, which I'm assuming will then end up him being in jail at some point. I'm assuming. Maybe it's too soon. I don't know.
The chat
Somebody call Chris
not
Hansen.
boy 13.
Not boy 13. Not cop. Anyway. So he's saying they had a lesbo scene at the start. He's still going on about Star Trek. They're not supposed to be able to act. They have to be correct. Leftists think. Right. No, it's he's talking about season 2. That's where it gets better, allegedly, with the F is family thing, and also we need an American Doctor Who would make it better, right?
No, we don't.
No, I tell you what would be really good is like Doctor Who getting back to fucking the standards that we expect.
Bring back Tom Baker. That's what I say.
Well, we did once. That was enough. After 40 years, that was enough. Fucking hell. What more do you need? But yeah, it just seems a bit odd to me. In fact, what seems to be very odd to me is I can't change my thing.
Do you think that it's time for Doctor Who just to die off since phone booths are really not,
Phone booths.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how long? has
a little
this thing
phone
been
booth he
going on?
travels around in? I don't care how big it is on the inside. It's basically a death call, much like for Superman changing his, garb inside of a phone booth. It's like don't exist anymore.
Yeah, so that's a bit awkward for. I did.
By the way, quick question for you.
Yeah.
You ever see a woman?
Yes.
In costume.
Oh, sorry.
Dressed up as a TARDIS and just start slightly laughing to yourself.
Yes. The other one that I've noticed recently is the women dressing up as Daleks, a female Dalek sort of thing. So they're like the dress with the balls on it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, woman? Shut the fuck up. You're the sort of woman that would basically like
impregnate.
What really annoys me, in fact, I've learned. I had a moment of clarity last night, and I'll tell you why.
You did not.
I did.
Lies and slander, pure and simple.
There've
Out
been
of your face.
Yeah, there is some bitches that
Tell me more.
Yeah, I don't particularly like them, and it dawned on me.
Clearly you don't.
No, I don't particularly like these bitches, and
they deserve a spanking.
They deserve to be disowned. But I've learned why I don't like them.
Oh.
It dawned on me last night.
It's good to know why things.
What are we learning, Lee?
What I learned was that they're the sort of bitches that had a go and like were trying to be like cool kids. Oh, the geeky shit. Oh, it's so fucking lame. Oh, you nerds. That sort of shit. And now, as adults, they're desperately trying to be, in every action they're doing, trying to be nerds, because it's now allegedly cool to be. And I'm thinking, like, you're just fake. You're fucking fake. Fuck off. How can you...
It's never been cool to be a nerd, though, has it?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yes, it has.
It's much... You see the phenomenon among a lot of young girls where they got the shirt on from the band that they couldn't name 2 songs.
Yeah. So I'm thinking to myself...
What's your favorite Pink Floyd album? Greatest Hits.
I like the one that goes...
I tell you what, I heard, I can't remember what it's called, their latest one, the one that they've just released, like in the last year or two. Hold on, let me just go to Amazon. Sorry, let me just go to the Scamazon button, dirtyboxes.net/Amazon.
And only does that. Rotten Tomatoes has given this an 86% on the tomato meter.
Whom?
But as an audience score of 59%.
Of what? The Star Trek?
Yeah,
that's fucking high. Wow. In fact, I watched Suicide Squad the other day, and
loved it.
I
watched that. I watched Superman versus Batman.
I haven't watched that.
Fantastic Beasts.
I tell you what,
to find him.
that's the other one that I want to watch. But I wanted to watch Batman versus Superman, and I got through because obviously I have ways. And I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm going to watch this.
It's on HBO Go.
It's not on over here. And on the streaming services. So I was like, okay. So I was thinking to myself, I know, I'm going to watch this. So I put it on and turned it off within 4 minutes, I think it was. 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes. Thinking to myself, all right, he's a fucking orphan. We fucking get it. We don't need to keep going back to the beginning. Oh, they came out the theatre.
They do this every time.
Every
it's so
fucking
stupid.
time. Yeah. So I'm like, that was it. I hadn't even got to fucking Ben Affleck or anything like bollocks. It's like, off. That's it. That's it. Gone.
No, we don't even care if it's Ben Affleck or not. Whatever. Ben Affleck's whatever. But they're doing the rehashing of Batman again.
So I'm like, fuck this shit. Goodbye. That's it.
New canon.
Bearing in mind, I've just watched I was like, okay, Suicide Squad's just a generic kaboom.
I like the first half of Suicide Squad, but got on board in the second half.
That's what I thought as well. I'm so look at us, like bonding over shit. So basically,
damn, I've got the same thought as Lee.
I know.
Not good.
You're fucked now. You're fucked now, Ben. You're fucked now. So I was thinking to myself, yeah, okay, this is all right. And then like the last half of Suicide Squad I thought was shit. But because he was in that, spoiler alert, he was in that.
Who was?
Batman.
Who are we talking about?
Batman was in that. Like, doing that. So I was like, okay, what?
Affleck.
Ben Affleck, yeah. He was in that one, right?
I don't remember him in that one.
Doing that, right? That's what they all do these days, isn't it? It sounds like they're having a shit.
I actually do not remember him in that film.
He's in the beginning and the end, Ben. Cheers, man. So
that doesn't ring a bell.
You know when what's his name? Will Smith.
Yeah.
Deadshot.
Yeah, him, whatever. I think this is the one reason why I liked the films, is because I don't know any of the characters and I didn't give a shit about all the backstory and stuff. I just like, okay, this is an all right film for like kaboom sake, it was all right.
I even thought the Joker was okay.
I didn't think so. I thought he was doing a bad imitation.
I heard I heard he was the lead singer of some band, the guy that played the Joker.
Jared Leto.
The point is that
you could say that about Keanu Reeves.
Because they're obviously like Hollywood are being like leftist and forward thinking, and they basically took the black guy in Suicide Squad and they gave him a gun and went kabang towards Batman. You remember that right at the beginning? That thing? And his daughter stepped in the way. I'm not spoiling any of it.
Actually, I think I vaguely remember this now.
Yeah, I mean, and it was because
he got caught in the first
exactly.
place.
If he didn't like have that fucking bitch of a daughter, he'd be fine. Oh please, Daddy, please, fuck off, shut the fuck up.
Get in the middle of man's business.
You have no idea what you're flapping about. You're an 8-year-old child. Shut the fuck up. Is what I would have said.
Should
Bang!
I bother with this Fantastic Beasts movie? Because
I haven't seen that yet.
Yes.
It's airing this Saturday on the HBOs.
Why would it be airing?
I enjoyed it, although I gotta say, they tried to play a little bit too cutesy with the fucking lead. We get it. You're charming and you're British. Now fucking get
That's
on
what we
with the
do.
fucking
Excuse me.
It's British.
Hold on.
It's laid on too fucking
Excuse
heavy.
me. I'm sorry. That's like generic.
Enough of that shit.
I'm sorry. It's genetics.
I'll shoot Grant
That's what
movies for the same fucking reason.
It's genetics. I'm sorry. We can't help ourselves. It's just an automatic. If you
Fuck
kept
off.
Hang on. Got a question for you.
See what you've started now. Right, go on. What do you want?
Other day I had an Instacart delivery, and it was delivered by a British gentleman.
Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone.
Coming in here taking our jobs.
If this is they're gonna end up with me doing some sort of like support fucking help with you, why don't you just call the fucking premium rate number and shut the fuck up? What do I want to know about this for?
The British gentleman immediately launched into some sort of educational lecture.
Yeah, sounds about right. Trying to teach you morons something.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
What about?
He was talking about. He was not going to do the accent because he basically said that he wanted to make sure that the order was absolutely perfect because these are his words. The customers will say, "Yeah, mate, it's brilliant," and then he leaves, and then damage. They go back and say, "Hey, and none of this stuff is right. This guy's a jerk." Blah 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 blah.
That sounds like Americans are scummy little fucktards you can't believe. That sounds like he's been burnt so many times by you lying bastards.
And I am very happy that the service exists. I'm very happy that the guy is willing to do it. He actually works at one of the stores and was told to go to another store, and he said, no. And so, he told me about all the people he knows back in the supply area and all this and that.
Were you chatting him up or something? The fuck,
He was chatting me up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, of course he was.
Cheeky sods.
Dodgy.
Sounds. Why am I at Amazon? Oh, there was a reason why I was going to Amazon to.
Good job, Lee.
It had to do with Pink Floyd's new album.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Or newest.
I think it's I know I can
Which I mean, is Richard Wright being resurrected, or is Roger not being a twat, or what's going on?
No,
is it David Gilmour project featuring Nick Mason?
No. It's their last album. They've decided it's definitely their last album where they hold on. Let me just go to CDs and vinyl. Where is it? Pink Floyd. Let's have
come check out the new Led Zeppelin album featuring Jimmy Page and John Bonham.
Endless River. There you go, 2014. Oh, is it really 2014? Fucking hell. Yeah, it's their last album. And
it's the new Beatles album featuring George Harrison and Ringo Starr.
That too. Yeah.
You can't take two members out of the band and still call it the band.
No.
Sorry. Just capping my ass with this.
But try Loop. That's what I'll tell Ali about as well. Allegedly. But yeah, I think the album's really cool. It's like
that would be a horrible care package.
Not Loop. We should fucking do it. Oh, we should. Can we do that? Can we? I don't even know which. Like,
you're the one over there.
I don't even know if we like which prison is it. I should not
get
know
the kind with the peppermint tingle.
Should I? Oh, should we? Should we? Should we send in some loot?
Sounds like you really want to do this.
It sounds like he's already shopping for loot now.
It's like he was training for this when he was clogging all those toilets.
I was thinking about. Well, that's it. Oh, free loop. He's fine. I was okay. So basically.
Yeah, he's got like a howitzer coming out.
I hadn't even thought about it because obviously I'm innocent and brilliant in every way. I don't fondle around with people who go to prison normally, so I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm not used to the care package system and like sending shit in. I'm like, okay, we can do this. That sounds fun. Let's do that. What else should we put in this care package? I'm intrigued now.
Chocolate, cigarettes.
Are you allowed to do that? Cigarettes? I thought you had to pay for the local shop bullshit thing.
I don't know.
There might be a limit on it, how many you can send at one time.
Laz is saying the Fantastic Beasts is garbage. I'm also being told by Bushi, hello mate, stranger, you're right there mate. Saying OMG, Lee's a Russian hacker. Well, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? It makes no fucking sense. So I don't know why. Yeah, I've just learned that I shouldn't go into the chat room as much as I am now. This is the problem, Ben. I've realised this.
Oh.
Is that I forgot there was a chat room for a while, and I was like, oh shit, I'll go in the chat room. And now I'm regretting life choices of including them.
I actually I sent Bushi the link to the chat room.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, cunt.
Because he was in my chat. He was in my chat. He remembered mine. And then he was asking, "Oh, where's the rest of these
Where's
guys?"
everybody?
Said,
yeah,
oh, they're over in Lee's. Yeah. But he remembered mine. Yeah.
That's because we kept.
He didn't remember yours.
Yeah, but everyone remembers yours.
He didn't remember yours.
Yeah, because you're the far gay. It's like one of them. Hiya. Oh, okay.
Nah, it's because I've got a good rememberable name.
Is that what we're calling it?
Duck.
Oh, fucking hard. Anyway, the point is yeah, thanks. There was something else that we do. So we've learned that the Endless River, supposedly, I've heard 1 or 2 tracks on there, and it sounds all right. I haven't heard the whole album, because obviously it's Pink Floyd, you need to hear the whole fucking album. But what I heard, it sounds all right. It's like the final goodbye, hurrah, that's it, no more. That's it. Sort of one. So, until they probably run out of money again. But either way, is that cynical? Am I being a bastard there? Am I being
As usual, yeah.
Ooh. To your face.
I know. Yeah, you can really go off some cunts, can't you? Really. So.
And not mincing words. Coming out swinging, boy.
What a bastard.
That's all I ever do.
Yeah. So, here's an interesting story. Indoors is on holiday at the moment. And, yeah, tell me about it. I finally got my shipment of Rehypnol, so it's going well. The point is, it took a while. Took a while to go through.
What, are you getting hung up in customs again?
Yeah, tell me. Oh, you've learned that as well. Oh, fuck's sake, yeah. I think I should learn never to keep going back to the cheap Lithuanian supplier. I should go somewhere else, but yeah.
I told you, Cambodian.
I'm sorry. Anyway, the point is,
Lee, is it okay if we pause for an ad break just real quick?
For an ad break.
Yes.
You want to get
just real quick?
All right, then. Fine, we're going to pause for a fucking ad.
And about his show called Dirty Boxers and where this blooming numpty may be found. See, dirtyboxers.net is the place where you can scan Amazon array of blue or DVD. Just click the black button and you will see. For tongue-in-cheek and geeky chic, just listen to Lee 5 days a week, 9 a.m. in the EST. Just whisk your way to NAG Radio or NewAgendaStream.com.
Oh, I remember that talent happened once before. Sort of thing. What happened to that?
I just happened to be listening to No Agenda. Hey, Nick the Rat, man, that's something else.
Really?
What about Nick the Rat?
I just said it was something else.
Okay.
What more do you need?
Oh, it just seemed as if you were going somewhere else with that. But okay, fine. If that's a...
I was distracted.
Yeah, fair enough. So indoors is on holiday. And it's one of those awkward things is that I keep getting told that more photos of like Mrs. Brown and all that shit is being posted over there. On that Facebook bullshit. I know, George. I know. So I'm like, oh, fine, fucking hell. It's like, it's one of those awkward things. Like, I don't care. Right? I don't care. And then I get told that there's new photos and there's new videos being posted and new this, that, and the other. And I'm like, but I don't care. And now you've told me they exist. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. All right, I'll go and have a look. And it's one of those awkward scenarios. You know what I mean? It's like one of those, like, I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, all right. Anyway, go across there.
So you're saying you don't have her Facebook page as your default homepage?
Not yet. But now I'm learning that possibly maybe I should. Because I'm like, there was like a few photos that I'm like, these look suspicious. these look dodgy as fuck. What the fuck is going on here?
Looking at it with the side eye.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's like one of those squeak.
What have we got here?
Exactly. It's like, what the fuck is going? There is no way to look at this photo without making it look suspicious. It's like, what the fuck is going? Where's that hand going for mine? Just so I know who is this person and where is that hand going? That sort of thing. You know what I mean? It's
never seen that kind of smile.
So, you've seen the photos too. So basically, I'm like, but I didn't want to be fucking checking up on this fucking bullshit. And now I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know what to do. So I thought I'd, before we finish, ask Ben his thoughts because he's just a Casanova. He'll know shit. So Ben, what are your thoughts? What should I do?
On what though?
Thanks for listening, man.
What we were just talking about, Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
Oh, okay. You should go left.
Star Trek has already gone left. It didn't go well. It's gone a little bit.
Good job, Ben.
Cheers, man.
Nailed it.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I've got the fucking soundboard here. Let's fucking do that. Yeah. Ben. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, we got some booze now. Wow. Look at the budget. The production levels have gone through the roof. Yeah. I just don't know what to do. I don't want to, What the fuck is this? Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I'll get rid of that one. Get rid of that bastard. Anyway, the point is this. I'm now in this
What was that music?
Shit.
Keep fucking that chicken.
So basically, I don't know whether or not, right, now, because I'm the innocent party, I think, in this scenario. I didn't go out my way. Yeah.
That sounds like a load of shit.
Well, shut up. I was thinking to myself, I shouldn't, I wasn't intruding. I wasn't going my way. It was someone else going.
Incriminate yourself.
Oh my God, have you seen what's going on? Then I went, okay, fine, what the fuck is going on? And then saw all the shit. Now, am I still the bad person?
Any of the photos?
Well, some of them were quite nice. But I'm just generally.
No. I mean, did you make it official and go, like, you just start stamping your keyboard until things happen?
Oh, I wasn't supposed to? Oh, dear.
No.
I did put a comment saying, well, this doesn't. I think it was, wow, this doesn't look suspicious. Smiley face. Smiley winky face. I think that's what I said. I think if anything,
okay,
I'm sure that's fine.
Not supposed to put pithy comments on these things.
No,
that's her calling. Hang on a second.
Oh shit. Okay. Anyway, the point is, whoa, oi, will you stop with your copyright bullshit there, please? Thank you very much. Right. So basically, I don't know what to do.
Incoming takedown.
Cunty bastard. So I don't know what to do. I really can't work out what, because I've now, I don't know. Because I wasn't the one looking out for him. Other people were the ones looking out for him. I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice, whatever. And now I'm in this awkward scenario. I didn't want to see him. I'm sure everything's got an innocent story, but I'm like, whatever. Because, let's be frank, if you were going to put a photograph of somebody using you as a glove puppet, now, would you really...
Wait, how do you use someone as a glove puppet?
Very carefully.
Just be thankful you're not a foot.
This is not a process I'm familiar with.
There's a lot that you're not familiar with, Ben. That's fine.
I think Jim Henson's rehearsal session.
I'm not familiar with Jim Henson.
It's all in the thumbs.
What the fuck, Ben? What did you just say?
I've never heard of Jim Henson before.
Yes, you have.
Fucking have.
I have not. I have not.
You fucking have.
All right. What did Jim Henson do? Let's see if I remember what from his description.
What did Jim Henson do?
Kermit the fucking Frog, you bellend. What the hell are you on about?
Oh, is he the one that plays Kermit the Frog?
Oh my God, migraine incoming. Migraine.
I need to sit down.
I've never heard of this. What?
Horizontally.
What are you talking about?
I gotta move the microphone.
Oh
Ben,
my
you're
God.
gonna want to wiki this one.
Yeah. Jim
Too
Henson.
long the fucking list, bro.
Jim Henson. He invented Kermit the fucking
Dark
Frog
Crystal.
and Miss Piggy,
Oh.
and
Good on him.
he's now dead, you
Good
bellend.
on him.
Yeah.
Yoda.
No one gives a shit about you.
The black window, the black dragon, the black something or other.
Racist, still racist. Were they in prison
What
by
is
the
it?
second
Black
episode?
Cauldron.
Black bagger.
The Phantom.
The Black Dagger.
I've just had an idea.
Oh, well done, you.
No. This is
You're on your
actually no. This is actually fucking bad. This is so bad.
No, this is going to generate
this-
paperwork, isn't it?
This is so bad. This is so awful. Right.
Ben, have you ever heard of Fraggle?
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Fraggle Rock?
Do it.
This is so bad that I want this for Christmas. I don't give a shit about the rest of you. I want this myself. Do you remember?
Labyrinth.
No.
Dark Crystal.
Let me Withersfield.
No.
Right. Right. There was a story. People do this all the time. Of like going into different kind of like my friends have been jailed and like released the so and so what's it called on t-shirts, right? And then they did it in a soap opera where they didn't realize what they had done, and everybody wanted the fucking t-shirts, which was basically called Free Deirdre. Now, bear in mind, this person is just an actress.
No.
Yeah, Free Deirdre, free the Weatherfield one. And there's like in actual kind of real. They actually did this properly. People went around with fucking t-shirts going free the Weatherfield one. Now,
Did they free the Weatherfield one?
it was a fucking storyline in a soap opera. But unlike like your ones with
Spoiler alert.
well, unlike your ones where like there's like mermaids and all that shit going on in them. Ours is based on real
Or
life.
merman.
Well, no, it was a mermaid in the one that I saw. Like fucking hell, this is shit.
I'll have you know our soap opera writers have access to the finest barbiturates.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. So I'm thinking to myself, we should get a black t-shirt. I'm thinking this out loud, right? Black t-shirt. And free the Phantom Black Bagger.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, that's so bad it's good.
Horrible.
That
Just horrible.
that
Do
is
it.
actually horrible. And then send them.
Jay, I don't think you should say that this idea is shit, even though it is.
But the best part is then we send it in the care package with the
Lee,
lube
What
and
you
the
need,
t-shirt.
where you went wrong with this is
Yeah.
t-shirt. Everything's not a t-shirt. These should be booty shorts.
They-
I'm back in. There you go.
But right, okay. Are we on this?
The care package is booty shorts, chocolate.
Say freedom, the black bagger across the rump.
And a roll of black bags.
Yes. I should be writing this down. Right.
Could be a suffocation hazard. They won't let him have them.
Oh, the black bag. Well, we should write a note. Dear security guard, you'll need these for your...
Yeah. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You'll need these.
You have no idea. You need it.
Yeah, by the way, it's all contraband. So
please keep these complimentary black bags and pass the rest to Allie.
We are so... You're evil.
Who says you can't gift the guards?
That is true. Dear guards.
Somebody's going to be looking through them, so leave a message for them. Hey, since you're looking through this, we thought we'd leave you a little something.
Hi, Carl.
Right. How's the ex-wife?
Free. Right. So the black... Right, free the black bagger on the... Right, okay. This is actually going to happen. This is this year's Festivus free
miracle. It's a Festivus miracle.
Ooh.
So
what's getting put in his stocking?
Yeah. Yeah, we all know that. Fucking hell. I wonder if he'll be able to get the tangerines in as well. Now the thing is that, well, probably by that. Hold on, let me think. It's October now. He'll probably get, enough. Oh, do you think we could send in poppers as well?
Have you ever heard of pink sock?
No. Why? Why do I feel like I'm Ben?
Prolapse.
Oh.
Excuse me, I got this tunnel I need to go through.
Why would anyone need to name that? Why would anyone need to prolapse? Why? I don't understand this. A friend of mine was trying to explain some shit like this before. How supposedly at the moment, because obviously gays have no soul, Laz, prolapsing is a thing that is actually like a turn on, supposedly. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?
It doesn't sound healthy.
It doesn't.
Kind of like take it. You know that people used to take their eyelids and turn them upside down.
Yes, but that's like eyelids.
Yeah,
that's not gonna like cause surely like lifelong problems. Could you imagine when you don't what like turning the like folding their lid in half?
Entering through the exit door is not going to cause some problems along the way.
Oh, you racist! You absolute racist! What the fuck?
I mean, traffic jams.
Well, no, that's like, well, let's just put it
bumper to bumper traffic.
If there's normally a hindrance, a problem, then normally you use a plunger, don't you, to get rid of the any blockages, don't you? So, if anything, on that side of things, the Batty Boys are probably ahead of the game. Those Willy Woofers.
Yeah, but they're going handle first.
How else would you do it? You don't know how big their blockage is.
Yeah.
We are talking about people like Laz. For fuck's sake, come on. Just think of there's certain things that hemorrhoid cream just won't do.
Well, carry on
then. It's suddenly very quiet in the chat room. Can I just say it's suddenly very quiet. I don't.
Put that monkey back in the chat room. It starts to spark things up again.
You might have touched on a sore subject there, Liam.
I didn't touch anything. My hands are here. This is another thing why Ali didn't. He put his hands up and went, my hands are here. I ain't touched no one and nothing. Then he would have been fine. He didn't do that, obviously. So issues. It's amazing how in hindsight, vision is 2020, isn't it? Vision, yeah. Amazing. So
there was a song about that one time.
Yeah, that's maybe.
Remember that touring?
What's that?
If I knew back then what I know now, hindsight is 2020 vision.
I wish that I knew all I know now when I was younger.
Okay, that does that.
Multiple copyright infringements going on.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
I am pleased that you think that I sounded that close to the original.
No, it's just your fat ass. That's what it is. It's just like that big fucking childbearing hips ass of yours with the big old mullet. That's it's like suddenly, oh yeah, look, Rod Stewart.
I updated the chat room for you.
Did you? It's a swimming pool in the kitchen. That's nice. See, I don't understand why people hadn't thought about this before. That sounds perfect. Just don't die.
The dishes wash themselves.
Yeah. Hey, you think about it. That's quite clever, isn't it?
The song I'm referring to is George Benson, 2020.
How interesting. So, we've got the Phantom Black Bagger t-shirts coming soon.
Booty shorts
And booty shorts. We'll go through the booty shorts. In fact, let me just do it.
Oh, hold on a second. Ben, y'all have booty shorts over in your area over.
You know what a booty is?
I think they call them Sheila shorts.
Probably. So these are just like shorts that are meant to be worn by women. Is that it or what?
No.
Okay.
Or
What is this all about?
Where your head's at.
Or Laz.
Okay.
Could you? Oh my
Okay.
God.
So what's the design of these booty shorts then?
The real short short.
Who wears
Okay.
short shorts?
You wear short shorts.
Bend over, the whole world's your gynecologist.
Yeah, but
Just think of like Daisy Duke yoga pants.
Okay. All right.
sorry, I'm just imagining Laz in.
Stop doing that. Why do you keep doing that?
Because I can't look.
That material was not meant to stretch like that.
No, it's not, is it? And like, all that fucking hair just like flapping out the sides. It's like,
It's like Monchichi.
I know, like free fucking flossing, but that's just shave, Laz. Fucking hell.
Like a chia pet.
Chia.
Stop watering the fucking thing.
Oh dear, yeah, shorts all right, but fucking hell, they're not a thong, Laz. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so what have we learned? Have we learned something? I don't know.
We've learned to limit the available sizes of booty shorts to medium and small.
Okay, we learned that. Right, good. Glad. Anything else that we learned? Anything else? No.
I learned what? Wait, what's that guy's name again? The guy that invented the Muppets or whatever?
Jim Henson.
No, hold on.
Jim
You
Henson.
didn't. No. Okay. For starters,
Or you could just
can't.
Google Muppet.
You can't say I've learned whatever that was. You obviously haven't.
Wait, I just did though. How come I can't do it?
Because you obviously haven't learned the fucking thing for you to go, oh yeah.
Lee, he's the co-host. He can say what he wants.
No, he fucking can't.
That's true, I can.
Shut the fuck up.
That's true, I can.
There is no rules to this.
Alleged co-host.
Alleged. Thank you.
Yeah, it counts.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If there was a pension
No, it
plan, then
counts.
it counted. But there isn't. So shut the fuck up.
Wait, there's no pension plan?
There is
I'm
no
getting out of
pension.
here.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, so what have we learned? We've learned that we're all bastards, and I'm
Especially Lee.
especially
Star Trek is shit.
Star Trek is shit. Well, Star Trek Discovery is shit, and it's all because reasons. People in suits. That's it. There's people in suits who know fuck all. That's those cunts. They're the reason why we're there, because we haven't done suit hating for a while. I've just realised that we might want to, bring that little chestnut back. What else? What else we done that we? Sorry.
And if you don't like going and buying suits, then you should go to trunkclub.com and enter in code BURR for 10% discount at checkout.
Bastard. Right.
Okay.
Guess who I'm going for? That's the thing. I've learned what I'm going to go for Halloween this year, because the theme at the moment has always been least effort for me possible. That's I like, and
we all know this.
Have you noticed this? I don't know if you noticed it, but it's just like try and do.
I thought that was just like year round, not just Halloween.
Well, yeah, but also Halloween, you cunt. You know.
Got the long knives out today.
Ariane and his poke and stick Soph were originally going to do a party. Now, bearing in mind last year they said this and they cancelled at the last minute.
Hey, Ariane.
Fuck him. Who gives a shit? But you know, one person who should be in jail. No.
Watch it.
Anyway, the point.
Hey, he's my favorite.
I know exactly. Fuck you up. They cancelled at the last minute and it kind of turned a bit bleh. But this year, they've given us this false sense of security that they went, oh, you know what? We're going to do a party this year. It'll be all good. And then like a couple of weeks ago, they suddenly went, oh no, we're not doing a party. We've transferred it to like Sophie's mum's place, which is fair enough. Unfortunately, I know her too. I was like, oh no. Fucking hell. Anyway, the point is, before I go into a deep depression about knowing too much about Sophie at Poke and Stick's family, I've decided what I'm going as on my on their thing. I've decided. Now, would you like to guess what I've decided? Bearing in mind, we know the rules of no makeup. I think that's ridiculous when I'm pissed trying to like wash it off before I go to bed. Fuck that shit. And all that kind of shit. Very simple, very basic, preferably wearing a suit just to wind people up. What do you think I'm going as this year?
A Tesco employee on their day off.
Why would a
Not
Tesco...
Cop 13.
Now I'm suddenly torn about what I should be going as. now...
Have like a mustache and some pigtails.
Oh, what?
Yes.
The tutu with patent leather.
Pee Lee stocking.
Oh, so what you're saying is that I should dress up as like really butch with a moustache and stuff, normal kind of dress up, and then like ponytail.
Dress up as someone dressing up as someone.
Yeah. So then we got like a like moustache with like Britney Spears kind of like those like hair bun thing. What are they fucking like Heidi
Brady,
like
Cindy Brady hair?
Yeah, like Heidi fucking like bullshit kind of hair, like as she was back in the day, bullshit. And when everybody else is like, yeah, I'm the undercover cop.
I would say Joan Benet Ramsey, but too soon.
Too soon. So there is that. So any other options? Do you think there is any other possibilities? Do you think? Bearing in mind, I've been David Cameron and with the pig. Remember a couple of years ago.
As long as you don't steal my idea, Zom Petty, which is Zombie Tom Petty.
I'll try not to.
You don't know how it feels.
I've decided to go as.
Although he is from Florida, I don't know if I want.
Yeah, is that? I've realised in that you have dollar stores. Well, there's Poundland over here, and I was in there the other day.
Poundland over here is a
vastly different.
Yeah, and what they're selling over here is. In the Poundland store, they're selling kind of like Donald Trump red tie and a foam brick to like build the wall sort of thing and that kind of stuff. Lots of like bits and pieces like that. And I'm thinking, I could go as Donald Trump. I could wear like normal
your hands maybe.
Have you got like the hair for it though?
His hands are too big.
Oh, is my hands too big?
Does that work
your hands are too big.
Oh,
you need to get some baby hands and like some
baby
sleeve extensions.
Oh yes.
Like they got the waiter in Meaning of Life. How he had,
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I guess he's an international figure now, so I guess you probably could do that.
Saying something about the.
What are you on about? Is now an international figure.
I didn't think that your group would get the joke, or get the reference, or it'd be an entire conversation with Ben where. You have to explain the origin and what.
He's basically saying Brits are ignorant.
I'm not saying that. You're saying that.
No, that definitely sounds.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm
that's definitely what you're saying. It's either that or I go as the Phantom Black Bagger. It's one of the.
You need a hat that says "Make Pussy Grabbed Again."
No. They're even selling "Make America Great Again" hats. That's the bit that was like.
Modify the hat that says "Make America a Gin."
Make America Brit Again.
No, we're not doing.
I'm
just fucking wash on that right now.
Really, a gin
Great
again?
Brit again.
No, Make America a Gin.
I know. I got
Get
it
drunk.
I got it the first 5 times.
I thought you meant a genie, like a gin.
I ain't rubbing that again, Tori. You lied to me. So.
A lot of smoke.
You got 3 wishes.
Yeah, but it's not the ones that I asked for, though, was it?
Well, that's redefined print.
So yes, I think on that bombshell, I think we're done. Are we done? Any other questions? Any other conversations?
Ben, do we have any old business that we need to close out?
Let's see. What did you have for breakfast today, Lee?
I haven't had breakfast.
Okay.
I had a
What did you
triple
have?
order.
What will you be having for breakfast?
It's 5:30 p.m. Ben. Why would I?
Yeah.
Why would I?
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Well,
Look, mate, breakfast can be any time of the day.
No, it can't.
You can have
Yes, it can.
dinner. You're a grown man. You can do what you want. You're the
it's
alleged
true.
dude.
Nah, but the meaning of the
limits of
word
the
is to
law.
break your fast. So if you haven't been eating for a while, then if you break your fast,
Any
you haven't
meal
breakfast.
will be breakfast.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
All you have to do to break
And
fast
give
is
him
go
knowledge.
slow.
Yeah.
You're all bastards. So
Yeah. So what did you have?
I'm not. I haven't had anything.
Yeah.
Yet.
What are you gonna have then?
I'm going to possibly have maybe a pizza.
Why not?
Maybe
Good on ya.
maybe like some beans and toast. I don't know. I haven't fucking thought about it yet.
I feel these are the
So
same
stop thinking
conversations
about
that
it.
are being had at Apple
Why,
HQ.
why would I? Jesus fucking Christ! Why
Although
would
throw
I?
in the words artisanal, organic, or food with a backstory, and you
Dude, a mate of mine, he was streaming his TF2 gameplay today, and he said his stream was sponsored by Sean's Organic Artisanal Weed. It was pretty good.
It was.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I think it was soy and single source as well. Somehow, I'm not
Oh,
sure what
cool.
that means though.
No.
It's a herb.
I think they somehow made soy weed. So that was interesting.
Herb.
Herb.
Herb. Butter.
So, on that bombshell, I think it's time to tell you all to fuck off. I think this is really good.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
cutting into Lee's prime pizza time.
Yeah, I like things and stuff. Because quite frankly, I think we've learned much. We've got
Yes.
Okay, sure.
yeah. So I think I've even got the sort of friendship group whom, if I tell them there's a black bagger, free the black bagger t-shirt available, the twats will actually buy it as well. I think,
Booty shorts.
and the shorts. We're going to do the shorts as well. Definitely.
What if Lee shows up to the party in the free the black bagger t-shirt and the booty shorts? I think he'd be sending the wrong message.
Oh, you think? Oh, then it's the wrong message. That's a bit awkward.
Yeah,
Don't
get our
double
message,
down.
mate.
Wear your hooray for the Lassie shirt.
Oh, if only we're so
Man, I remember
desperate.
that shirt.
Yeah, no one else does. Everyone else Tipp-X'd it out of fucking history. It's all good. It was all fine and dandy and fine for a while there.
It's like the old Ginger Steve shirt.
Yeah. Laz is saying that I'm a slave to convention. Breakfast only in the morning. As long as I'm not
Get
his
some new
slave.
ideas in your head.
I'm not his slave though, and that's the main thing. Anyway, thank you Ben and Jay and Tori. Thank you everybody in the chat room. Take care, look after yourself, be safe. See you next week, hopefully. Goodbye.
On air, online, on demand, on the move. DirtyBoxers.net. Skype at some point.
Hello again. Right. So
No. We were never on Skype. It was a crazy idea suggested by someone else.
Lee might have been involved in all that, but me and Ben, we steered clear, didn't we?
That's right.
meanwhile, I'm little question before just for morals' sake, for whatever they are, fucking hell. Is it
What morals?
I know. I'm just like, is
They're
it
a
too
type of
soon?
mushroom.
Are they? Oh, is it too soon to
Yes.
create a free the black bagger, the Phantom black bagger?
I don't think it's too soon. No.
Bearing in mind he was sent down on Tuesday this week. Is it too soon to start planning?
I don't think it's not soon enough. I'm surprised you don't have the order in already.
Oh,
If
really?
he's not wearing those booty shorts right now, he's in peril.
Because they're known for preventing arse rapage in showers in prisons. This is already known.
Whoops.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I see this is, but seriously, how are we going to go along with this? Because I've
Maybe a pair of booty shorts that says free AIDS and it's got an arrow pointing down.
Jesus.
Yes, I'm still very confused. Hold on. Marty's saying I'll buy it. Okay, Marty with no morals is buying a T-shirt. Brilliant. Anybody else?
Running around in the Women's Institute in shorts on. There you go. There's an image for you. Good night, everybody.
So that's good.
That's no cheese curd.
Oh.
How dare you?
So
You're ruining dairy.
So we've established. I've almost that would involve me. Hold on, that would involve me knowing where he's been sent to prison. No, for a second I was like, I've now got an idea for a segment on the show.
It's Watford Hospital Radio all over again.
We could get updates with what's going on with his, anal leakage.
Call there. And
How is there
ask-
not a jail radio station?
Well, there's certainly a phone number we can call. Information.
We could. No, seriously. I mean, what's the etiquette for this? I am very confused. I don't think I don't want to, visit the bastard. I don't want to.
Well, I think if the bandana is in your right pocket.
Oh.
What were we talking about?
Yeah, either the bandana or the earring, I think it was.
Was it the
It
earring?
could have been the earring.
For alleged non-professional gays, you seem to know a lot. Laz, what's the etiquette? Because I think I wouldn't mind. I think I'm all right in saying, yeah, I wouldn't mind letters. I think that letters is all right, but I wouldn't want to visit the cunt. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, because that would be. I don't know if that is it funny to actually have that. Would it be funny, Ben? Ben, you're Jiminy Cricket. What?
What?
You're the conscience of the show. What do we should be doing? What's the etiquette?
You can say he's the Fozzie Bear.
No. I don't want to. I don't want to involve.
No, he
I don't
doesn't
know.
know what that is.
What was he? Was he a good friend or?
He was a good friend. This is the bit that I'm really confused about. I'm conflicted by. This is. I don't know what to do with the bastard now. Do I disown the fucker? I don't know what to do. You see, this is the
Don't
thing.
know. How old's he anyway?
24. Thanks for listening, Ben. It was right at the beginning of the fucking news report. I was like,
Back when we were saying, if he was 16, then this wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
because we were doing maths on air. And stuff.
Back before you knew who we were talking about, aka the first 50 minutes of the fucking show.
Yeah.
You have to remember, Lee, Ben didn't realize the whole time he was ignoring us that we were talking about somebody you knew.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Forgot about that shit. Yeah. Thanks, Ben.
Kind of important information now.
Mm. So, penetration court. Shut up, Marty, you dirty slag.
Maybe a butt plug that says occupied on it. No service. Out of order.
This way out.
Blinking yellow light.
Oh dear.
But one of those
high vis butt plug.
So yeah, I don't know, because technically speaking, you know,
well, you know, you could sit around and wallow around in it and kind of wring your hands, or you could do what y'all always do and take the piss out of the situation, and you know, just kind of
me? What? Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. It's like what? See, this is a difficult thing, because I think I am inclined to think, because there was no victim and there was no actual action really on Ali's part, I think this is just bullshit.
Well, you could.
But then saying that's my personal opinion. I don't want people to think that is the official statement of, you know, blah, blah, blah. My personal opinion is, there was no child involved and there was no actual movement of Ali to meet a child, he was just talking shit in a chat room, is what I'm thinking. Because, like I said...
Yeah, but don't y'all have crazy laws that kind of negate that now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why he's in jail being arse raped. Thanks for listening, Jay.
Oh, boy. See, that's
Allegedly.
The thing. That's your bureaucracy in action right there.
Exactly. And I hadn't really thought about it until right now. Obviously, isn't it ironic? But I mean,
this is how you get caught up in stuff like that, because of those crazy laws.
Yeah. So this is the scenario, because it's like I said, it's pre-crime. So what? I'm conflicted about where I stand on this.
Didn't Theresa May got to burn her saddle about this whole pre-crime thing anyway?
Oh, she's too busy with you know, stuff like Brexit and shit to worry about this. But the point is, yeah, she also does enjoy pre-crime a lot. But this is the thing, you see. You know, it's not like, for example, it's not like if it's terrorism, as an example, going from one extreme to another. If it was terrorism and there's an investigation going on and you've made purchases towards doing something, but there's action involved.
Like looking at Amazon's wish list.
Exactly. There's been action involved. You've made a purchase, or you're thinking about making, you've done research, that sort of thing. There's action involved. People can go and stop you then, because you've shown through action what you're planning to do. It's not just talking bullshit. You're actually going to do it. Yeah? That's where I'm conflicted, because yes, he was speaking allegedly in a chat room, but he didn't.
It doesn't sound right on the surface.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
So that's why I'm conflicted by this, and
I'm. With the proliferation of chat rooms and people in said chat rooms, I'm surprised the law had any effect.
Yeah. You see what I mean? It's like, I appreciate, because they don't say what chat room it is, because they don't want to give out, you know what I mean? It's like, if they said, if they gave more evidence, maybe if I knew that it was in court, went to see, listened in court.
I'm not even going to speculate as to which chat room it was.
Exactly. But I mean, there is, I just don't. It just seems odd to me. That's all. Much of it seems much odd. So I don't know what to do.
Right.
Well, thanks for that. That's really.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is not going to be a cut and dry thing, because obviously you got history with the guy. So
yeah,
this is not as easy as cutting ties cold turkey, or just sending a random birthday card.
Because it does it. Am I being a tit by it though? That's the thing.
You're being a tit about that.
Am I not seeing something that I should be seeing? That's the other thing that I'm trying to think. It's like, am I just being so blasé about this that I'm, you know what I mean? that's what also confuses me. It's like, am I? Because there wasn't in my mind, there wasn't that kind of actual committal motion. There wasn't that I'm leaving my house to meet this girl.
Well, let me ask you this, Lee.
Yeah.
You're chatting with someone in a chat room.
Yep.
They send you a picture of them.
Yep.
You then find out they're 13. What's your next move?
Well, I've been in a similar
Do you
scenario.
discuss about how many condoms you're going to bring?
Well, no.
Or do you say, "Eesh, maybe call me in 3 years"?
Well, I've done like a similar scenario when back in the day. This is going back a bit. There was I was having a conversation because my profile, because I got to a point where I was like, for fuck's sake, I really need to find somebody who's a bit more, adventurous, shall we say. So my profile picture was a photo of me in Scout uniform, just to see work out how, because I'm a weirdo like that. It's like they'll either go, what a weird fetish, or because then that's automatic block, or there's like, I'm in guides or scouts or whatever. There's that conversation starter, or I was that sort of thing. Because then there's,
or maybe they just like someone in uniform.
Well, that too. Not as adventurous as firemen, but I know a few knots. I can make things.
By the way, are y'all letting the guides in with the scouts over on your end of town?
No, guides are separate. Well, they're our sisters. It's always been made clear that the guides are our sisters in crime. And so we support.
That's happening over here.
I know what's happening over there, and I think it's fucking bullshit. I actually honestly believe that the Girl Scouts are being fucking pussies. I think the Boy Scouts are being cunts about it. I think the whole scenario is bollocks. I think they've caused mischief for no good reason.
It's going to cause a money and talent drive. That's what it.
What it is, I didn't realize how small the Boy Scouts of America actually was as well. And the Girl Scout, sorry. I didn't realize how tiny it was in America. Because if you work out the maths of we've got about 600,000 young people in scouting over here, and we've got about 170 something thousand adults in it. But if you work that ratio out to there's 65 million of us in the country, the ratio to who's in scouting, blah blah blah, not including the guides, but I mean just generally it's just like who's in, you get a certain percentage. But then if you listen to there's 2 million, something like 2.8 million Boy Scouts in a country that has 330 million people. I'm like, what? That's fucking tiny. What the hell are you talking about? Why are you causing
something to get even smaller now that all this is, because other groups and associations like trail life associations, that's going to start to grab. It's
I mean, that's the thing.
Different type of thing.
And I love the fact. Can I just say?
The original. It's it's kind of what the Boy Scouts were before they got all political and PC and all that kind of thing. It's a relatively new organization that is starting to gain steam as the folks who did want to participate in the Boy Scouts decided that the organization isn't making the decisions that jibe with their worldview.
Okay, because let me just play this in YouTube. Let me just try and find this, because this actually is hilarious.
Sup, you beautiful bastards. Hope you've had a fantastic Thursday. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show, and let's just jump into it.
Let's do that. Let's do that, Phil. Let's do it.
We're going to talk about today is the ridiculous story that is the Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts of America having beef. Yeah.
You see, this is the bit that I find it hilarious, is that they're
Why didn't have chicken?
Yeah, it's like
not really beef. It's just one person that wants to be a Boy Scout. This is literally a squeaky wheel.
Yeah. For me, I don't get what the problem is. I still don't get what the problem is.
Issue is she wants to have the same medals and badges and that at the Boy Scouts.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
The Girl Scouts have their own set of badges and achievements, and she does not want to do that. She wants to go with the boys.
Fair enough.
So she's going to be loud about it.
That's fine. No, okay, but there's several things here. One, it reminded me of something. You remember we used to talk about, wouldn't it be fun if we had Dirty Scouts? There's been a recent discussion which went on for a couple of months over here between myself and legal team of scouting for something entirely different. And I've got it in writing that says basically we can start Dirty Scouts if we really wanted to. So that's an option.
This is about recognition and all those badges. I mean, you can learn how to tie a knot without joining the Scouts. You can go on a hike without joining the Scouts. Yeah. You can start a fire without joining the Scouts. She just wants badges. So, I mean...
Badges are cool. Don't fucking diss badges. Badges are fucking shit hot.
Yeah, but to people who accomplish those things that don't get badges, it's no less an accomplishment.
So, is it wrong? Hold on.
Recognition she's seeking.
Oh, I know what we should do. Right. Okay. So basically, is it wrong that in this little pack, what's it called again? That was sending Ali. What was it? Some sort of pack? Welfare pack? Was it? I don't know the etiquette.
Sorry?
What's it called? We're sending
care package.
Care package. That's it. We're in this care package thing. We're going to send a t-shirt.
You forgot the care part because we don't.
So we're going to send some lube. And some care pack thing, and I think we should also send the Dirty Scouts handbook to him for something to read, because he's not allowed in scouting anymore. But we can send him some badges.
Whoops!
Too soon.
Too soon.
Anyway, Phil, what was going on?
Yes, really. Here's a little background. Both the Girl Scout and the Boy Scouts have seen declining membership over the
declining now.
Past few years. The Girl Scouts have gone from 2.8 million members in 2012 to now just 1.6 million members.
How? That's the bit I can't work out. How?
It's the same for all social groups. It's because more people are online and doing less things in real life.
Yeah, they care more about their virtual farms than their in real life things. They're not driving anymore. They're not hanging out at nightclubs. They're not DJing things anymore. There's a lot of things that are suffering because
not shopping at the mall anymore.
I think I think you're actually.
They bring it to your house.
Yeah, but in the UK and Europe, it's growing. Everything's growing. It's like people. This is the bit that I can't quite understand why America's so fucked. It's like I'm looking at the declining numbers. It's like, are you kidding me?
Ship something from shore to shore.
I said Europe, you twat. Listen, take the fucking luggles out there. But
I'm not saying that people aren't buying things. They're just doing it in a different way.
And no, that's what I'm saying. Like in scouting and like buying things in a different way, and like all this decline. The only thing that's the same is that like millennials, as it were, don't drink as much, which is weird to me. I don't understand it. There's all these microbreweries, but they don't drink as much. It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, it's any bit I can't work out. But anyway, let's move on. Right.
Numbers as of March. And the Boy Scouts went from 2.6 million in 2013 to 2.35 million this year. And so both organizations have been trying to attract new members. The Girl Scouts have been adding new programs that focus on more high adventure activities.
Because they just did knitting. That was... No, I don't know what they did, but it was probably just some sort of needlework, some sort of washing up badge.
Teach them how to cook a pork badge.
Rather than pots and pans badge.
Them fields. But the Boy Scouts went a different route. Instead of changing necessarily what they do, they're changing who they let in.
Oh, well, they let them in, yeah.
Yesterday, the Boy Scouts announced that younger girls will be allowed into Cub Scouts and older girls will have the opportunity to reach Eagle Scout, issuing a statement saying, "The historic decision comes after years of receiving requests from families and girls. The organization evaluated the results of numerous research efforts, gaining input from current members and leaders, as well as parents and girls who've never been involved in Scouting, adding that families today are busier and more diverse than ever. Most are dual earners and there are more single-parent households than ever before, making convenient programs that serve the whole family more appealing." So the plan...
Here's an idea.
Wait a minute. I was too into sports at the time. Now I want to go back and get my badges. Can I join?
No. However, but you can soon start joining Dirty Scouts because we don't have an age group. Now, the thing is this. What I'm really like... Because I've now got it in writing that it's legally possible for me to do it as long as I don't like squash on certain trademarks that I've learned recently exist. Anyway, the point is, that's a story and a half somewhere else. The point is this. Why don't you, Boy Scouts of America, stop being cunts? There's an idea. There's an idea, guys. Why don't you do that?
No, don't like it.
Well, no, hold on. Let me just
How about no?
How about yes? Why don't you, Boy Scouts of America, actually be scouts? There's an idea. Instead of being a boiled down, diluted, Disney-fied, cunty version of scouting, which is meaningless and boring in every which way, instead of doing that,
S-C-O-U-T.
why don't you do normal scouting, proper scouting, like we do over here? And we're growing quite well over here. We are desperate for fucking leaders. We've got 170,000, 170,000 of them, and we need more.
Position open up.
We need more leaders. Yeah, we've also recently lost a leader, you may have heard. So we need more leaders.
Actually, they found him.
Good news.
Yeah, where? Yeah, they know exactly where he is.
Good news. We found. I was worried that we may need to get a lost and found box out. Just have you seen Ali? I don't know where he is. Anyway.
It would be for the Cub Scout packs to have the option to remain single gender or welcome both genders. And by 2019, a program for older girls will enable them to become Eagle Scouts.
Now, the thing is, I really want to emphasize this because it's misconstrued here in the United Kingdom. The rule is... it is like what he's just said. It is like what he's just said. It is optional. It is
a great gift, Lee.
Oh, no.
A bottle of 13-year-old scotch.
Oh, yes. Oh,
with a drink me label put on, like Alice in Wonderland.
You might find the cork handy later.
As long as we don't put a label in it saying "feed me," we'll be fine. Anyway, the point is this, right? So it's optional. It's optional here in the UK. There are still. And there's a caveat which allows this to happen, where you can have single-sex groups. Still, there are 3 in my local area that I'm in charge of. I know they exist. I am part. I deal with them because
You're pro-segregation.
Well, that too, but primarily because
God.
Who isn't? Come on, but I mean, like. Get those bitches back in the kitchen. No, I mean, we're still on there. Let's be diverse and have like a black.
Remember what side of the street you're on.
Remember, that's fine. It's okay. It's all right. We'll just have a strong black female lead who will throw into jail by the second episode. Now the thing is,
Brilliant. Cut and print.
Breaking all stereotypes. We'll be fine. But no, seriously, the point that I'm trying to make is that it's still optional. For example, there are scout groups that I know that are based at all boys schools. There are also girl guide groups that are all girls schools. It does work. There are reasons why that there are still single sex.
Maybe start up a new group called Prison Scouts. They're already segregated.
Oh dear, let's whittle that down.
You can earn your starfish badge.
Chocolate starfish badge. Anyway, so there's reasons for it. There are plans behind it. So it does make sense. What you really need to do, Boy Scouts America. I don't give a shit about the Girl Guides. Or Girl Scouts, sorry. Because I do think there is space for like a pro female blah 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 kind of thing over there.
Get those cookies too.
Exactly, you've got to do that. We don't have cookies over here. We don't give a shit about that. But I mean, like, have your own thing. Be that kind of feminist kind of group thing, which is fine. It's over there because the Girl Guides, like Girl Scouts, are like that. They're very kind of prickly. There's a word, prickly, in my humble opinion. About the ways they do things. Even though we're technically on the same side, they're still a little bit kind of prickly. Is that a good non-suey word? Is that prickly? So I can see where they're coming from, which is fair enough. However, the Boy Scouts of America really are like, what the fuck, guys? What the hell are you doing? It's just like...
And as you might expect, the Girl Scouts are not happy. In fact, ever since there was even a story that this might be a thing, the Girl Scouts have seemed to be of the mindset of maybe stay in your lane. Back in August, the national president of the Girl Scouts, Kathy Hannon, she sent a letter to the Boy Scouts that read, rather than seeking to fundamentally transform Boy Scouts of America into a co-ed program, we believe strongly that Boy Scouts should instead take steps to ensure they are expanding the scope of their programming to all boys, including those who Boy Scouts of America has historically underserved and underrepresented, such as African American and Latino boys. We are confused as to why, rather than working to appeal to the 90% of boys who are not involved in BSA programs, you would choose to target girls.
Well, interesting comments there. Interesting.
No, I don't think targeting young girls has worked out very well for the Scouts in the past few weeks.
Oh boy.
Too soon, Philip. Too soon.
And this is just a personal note, that is one of the most fantastic passive-aggressive letters I've ever read. And I'm not judging, I'm just saying that as someone who has a problem with being passive-aggressive. So that was August.
So,
that comment was very passive-aggressive.
yes, exactly. So, all-round passive-aggressive. Now, what I can't understand is the Boy Scouts really do need to, of America, this is definitely America, they need to they need to refocus on what the fuck they're doing, because there's like 60 odd badges over here. We got like 35. They've got like, we've got all these like Eagle badge shit. It's like, fuck off. No one does Eagle. Well, we've got Queen Scout, I suppose, but you know, when she pegs it, it'll be called King Scout.
Do you have the cybersecurity badge yet?
No. You know why? Because we're fucking scouts, not trying to be in the CIA. Just saying. Just saying. You know. But yeah, they need to refocus. In fact, I could fix Boy Scouts of America quite simply. I would just walk into their offices and go, "Hi guys, you see this? This is a book that was written over 100 years ago. It's called Scouting for Boys. Yes, ironically, in hindsight, does sound a bit paedophilic, but it's written by our founder."
Let me just stop you right
Yeah.
there, Mr. Broom.
Yeah,
We only
hello.
recognize the one book that was written over 100 years ago, and then they start it on your face.
Well, that's good to know. The second book that was 100 years ago is called Scouting for Boys. And, yes, it was written by the founding, father of scouting, and, Robert Baden-Powell. It's very lovely indeed. However, you seem to have gone way off fucking tangent there. You've gone way beyond what the actual book fucking says. Now, admittedly, you are a franchise of the actual boys, like the scouting organization.
It ain't scouting for women.
So I appreciate that why you fucktards have fucked it up and made it militarized and bullshit. I appreciate that. But why don't you go back to the original book? Because that kind of really does highlight exactly what you're supposed to be doing and what you're not supposed to be
The
doing.
Bible.
And the Bible too, For fuck's sake, I do find it interesting that they've gone so backwards. How they've gone, okay, we're letting the gays in a couple of months ago, and now like, oh, by the way, girls. Over here, it's like, well, let the girls, we've always had gays, but, we'll let the girls in 20 years ago. Come on, guys.
The gays were a gateway.
Yeah. The gateway drug.
And then following the Boy Scouts of America making this announcement, the Girl Scouts released a statement. The Boy Scouts house is on fire. Instead of addressing systematic issues of continuing sexual assault, financial mismanagement, and deficient programming, Boy Scout of America senior management wants to add an accelerant to the house fire by recruiting girls. Oh shit, the Girl Scouts just took an eraser to the passive part. And also, as you might expect, there have been a lot of vocal reactions to this.
So, yeah. How interesting. Notice that the women are being women about this. Bit bitchy, shall we say? So, I don't know. Anyone else's thought? Has anyone else been like a scout in this conversation?
Nope.
Well, thanks, Ben. You were an air cadet. With your stupid beret. You fucking shit.
We never wore a beret.
You fucking beret. You fucking shit beret.
Never wore a beret.
The beret was Ben's idea. I kept telling him to take it off. He said, nope.
I bet
Raspberry berry.
I bet he looked fabulous, though. Fabulous. But yeah, it just seems odd to me that it's gone this way. It seems really odd to me, like how far Australian scouts have gone bad as well. It's not just it just seems odd to me how, like I've been recently looking around because there's certain things I'm doing at the moment in scouting, so I need to be careful about what I'm saying. But it's like I've noticed by doing research of what others are doing, I'm like, how fucking off the tangent, like off the plantation. What is it? What's the term? Off the plantation? No. Off the
reservation.
Reservation. Close enough. I don't know. Whatevs. You've got. I appreciate, you've got local things and reasons and stuff like that. Fair enough. But I mean, like, it's written fucking down, guys. It's not that fucking difficult. It's clearly said scouting for boys.
Yes, it's written down, but it's not set in stone.
So we should have done a Moses on your ass. It's always hindsight, isn't it? But yeah, it just seems
they respond well to granite.
Do they? Not a marble, they're granite. Definitely
granite. Your light stones, things like.
Okay, fair enough.
Non-porous, if you would.
Oh, I see. So clay. Can we make brick? Would that be good enough? Or... No, would you like a bit of a brick there? A little bit of no. Okay, fine. It's just
this move. I saw moms like Asha Rangappa tweeting, "I'm a Girl Scouts troop leader for my daughter's Brownie troop and the mother of a Boy Scout, and I love this. Girl Scouts is a great organization with great goals for training girls for leadership, but it makes everything so damn hard. Literally hours and days of training.
Makes everything so damn... Anyway.
And forms to do anything, like take the girls on a field trip. Worse than working for government. My son's dad is a Boy Scouts leader and Eagle Scout, and they do so much. Go camping 2-3 times a year just for a weekend. Also so many more hands-on activities, competitions, being outdoors. And as far as
hands-on.
I know he doesn't have to spend 2 days in training and fill out 50 forms to do it either. Also fundraisers give more money directly to troops, whereas Girl Scout cookies give the troop just a fraction of every $5 box.
So,
Why don't we have the Boy Scouts selling the Girl Scout cookies? Maybe that's a fine compromise.
Oh,
You just doubled your sales force.
See, this is the bit that I really like. We're building up to it. This is the bit that I thought was fucking hilarious.
Let's just put it this way. I'm sorry to say that I'm going to switch my daughter. I think it'll be a better experience for her and me. Also, you had people chiming in that the Girl Scouts need to not complain and they need to make their program just better. There were takes like this one from Charlie Kirk, who wrote, "I'm an Eagle Scout. Only boys should be in Boy Scouts. Only girls should be in Girl Scouts. Don't change things that work." Kristen Fenimore writing, "You all ought to be ashamed using kids to push your leftist agenda. Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts are named so for a reason. Get over yourselves." I've also seen people calling for the two organizations to merge.
Now, merge, I can understand merging, but let's be frank about this. Don't get confused. You'll be frank if I fucking call you Frank.
No, I'm not Frank.
I think that falls under duties as assigned.
So what I find what I find interesting is that people merging all this merging concept, merging. Don't get confused by what's going on. What this really is about is money. This is all it is. Controlling the money. Boy Scouts of America is minted. Yeah, think Boy Scouts of America and the Girl Scouts in America, both of them are like Scientology. There's a shit ton of money, but not that many people on the ground. How the fuck that's happened, we don't know. That's basically what's going on in the scouting scenario in America. So people are saying, "Oh, why don't you merge together?" That will never happen. I'll tell you now, that will never happen because control freaks and money.
Wait, who's got more money, the boys or the girls?
I think until very recently it was the boys. Until then, like, they had like their corporate fucking sponsors pull out because of gays. Fucking gays. Fucking mince of fairy. Lads, it's always your fucking fault, innit, mate? Always your fucking gobble fault.
That was Big Gay Al's fault.
It's him too. Yeah, it's all the gays' fault. And then it's like suddenly it was like certain like sponsorships were being pulled because of peer pressure, and like let the gays in, blah blah blah. So it's a weird one.
Look, I don't want to go all slippery slope on you on here, but if this were to happen, this could be the end of collegiate sports as we know it.
Oh yeah. Oh, really?
Because once you knock this domino down, the big domino at the very end is Title IX, which allows for the.
I thought you were going to say pizza.
No, this is the equal funding for gender based sports.
Oh, oh,
So
fuck
women's
off.
tennis, women's basketball, women's baseball.
Yeah, but
all
no
of
one.
this
Yeah, but
out.
Here's an option. Here's an idea. Why don't if you're good, girls? Here we go. Here's an idea for you, girls. If you're good, then people would fucking pay for watching it. Why don't you actually make it good and actually raise the money to actually be worth what you want?
I'm trying to show in a little leg.
The fundamentals.
No, there's an option. There you go. It's very simple.
Let's see some leg too.
It's called economics. It's really simple, girl. And I appreciate the fact. Oh yeah, let the girls in do the football and that kind of shit. Whatever the fuck you want. Whatever. I don't care. Let them do what they want to do. Fair enough. That's not my problem. My problem is, but we want to get paid the same as everybody. Well, fucking earn the same. Like, let's sell some fucking tickets, girls, shall we? Why don't you, get off your fucking high horse and sell some fucking tickets? Then you can get paid the same as the boys. Now, I fucking hate sport, but even I can fucking work that out. Surely. Sell tickets, then you can get paid the same. Until you sell the tickets, fuck right off. I think I've burnt many bridges there, Ben. Any thoughts?
And you could also check out the Lingerie Football League. You have a chance.
Sounds all right.
As you're passing it. Am I being a cunt about that, Ben? In this specific point, not generally. I mean, the specific point. If you're not earning the same, i.e., selling tickets and programs and doing the whole kind of rigmarole of actually a match day, if you're not pulling that fucking weight, but expecting to be paid the same, that's bullshit, isn't it? Or am I really smoking the wrong? Am I really off fucking tangent here? Well, off plantation. What is it? Reservation. Off the reservation.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think
the
point
wow.
is...
Hold on for a sec. Wow, Ben. Please stop being so committal with your words. Wow.
That is the best corporate answer I've ever heard. Corporate answers, Ben.
Surely,
I was trying to find a way to disagree with you, to be honest.
But surely that's too much logic to be fucking. Seriously, I totally understand. Yes, let them in. Yes, do their thing. Yes, be equal that way. I totally I appreciate it, understand it. I can't understand why there's people kicking up a fuss, not letting them do their thing. Cannot.
Well, I
still.
think Lee was getting at was that how sports got popular in the first place is by word of mouth, buzz. So his advice to the ladies is to use their mouths. I think that's quite clear.
Which is shocking that they haven't learned this skill themselves. If only women were a bit more vocal about what they think.
Don't teams get paid based on based on their viewership anyway?
Oh, sorry.
Isn't there some sort of customer product relationship here?
Well, that's how the boys do it, but the girls are now green with envy because of they get paid more than us. Well, earn the same and you get paid the same. Surely that's fucking how economics works. Surely.
Yeah, I mean,
surely. Am I being a twat?
Yeah, I'm sure they've tried. I'm sure I've heard them try pretty hard to guilt trip people into going to their matches.
And here in the UK, they are televising more female football, and they're doing their thing. And
what do they got over there now? One Man United.
Yes, you've heard of them. That's good. See, they're being vocal about that. So
a bunch of hoity cunts.
Oh, you've watched a match as well. Wow. The point is,
I've seen some women's rugby matches. It's pretty cool.
But the point, I'm still I cannot understand.
I haven't seen it.
They're tougher than the men. The men always fall down, act like they're hurt, so they get a penalty.
Oh, look at my face! Get a card.
Yeah.
Those are the men.
Yeah.
They're faking it.
Yeah.
The women are slightly tougher.
Yeah.
Who cares?
They will just run over you and not think twice about it.
That's women in general, isn't it?
What's this have to do with sports?
Those are your opinions. You just keep those on your side of the pond, all right?
The point is, I'm just very confused by it. That's all. I'm just very confused by how money, is the answer to all this. That's what they want. The Girl Scouts of America want their own money and their own thing, and they should be. And they should continue to be what they're doing. with their knitting and their needlework or whatever the fuck
they keep it up. They're going to finish that sweater.
Stop being sexist. Blatantly,
Although they do have an outstanding sandwich making branch.
Maybe give them work on Monte Cristo with the French toast.
Oh, foot long. Now the thing is, then you've got, well, if the Boy Scouts want to do their thing, fair enough. That's up to them. The two, and I'm witnessed, and I've seen, and I'm in the fucking country that's doing it. You can have both. It's been over here for over 100 years. Both of them have been in tandem together, working together in some instances. Majority of the time, actually, is occasionally we go, oh, for fuck's sake, guys, shut the fuck up. And they do. I'm sure they do the same to us. But overall, because that's the family of scouting, we get a little bit about it. But generally speaking, that's how it's always been. It's always worked. I can't understand why there's all this problem.
So they're complaining about like a set amount, right? They're not complaining about a percentage. Like they're not playing a game and they're not getting the right percentage cut.
No,
they're just claiming that they make more.
Yeah.
Yes, they're not actually interested in a fair system. They're interested in a system that gives them an advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically.
I get it now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's late for him over there, boys and girls. It's fine. It takes a bit longer. Like normally
about
10 years.
I've got to go to bed. And it's literally too late for this shit. I've got to go to bed.
Oh, Ben.
Oh, Ben.
How rude. All right, mate.
You just reminded me. Yeah. It's your fault, Lee.
It's not my fucking fault. Shut up.
It's your fault.
Your fault.
Never my fault. Anyway, Ben, thank you very much. See you later. Good night, sir.
Cheers, matey.
Good night, everyone.
Go away.
See you.
Bye.
See y'all later.
Bye. See you later, bud.
Vitamin C you later.
So let's continue with the sponge bear that is fucking Philip DeFranco.
And just call it Scout. And ultimately where I land on this
so
is
make
their program just better. There were takes like this one from Charlie Kirk, who wrote, I'm an Eagle Scout, only boys should be in Boy Scouts, only girls should be in Girl Scouts, don't change things that work. Kristen Fenimore writing, you all ought to be ashamed using kids to push your leftist agenda. Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts are named so for a reason. Get over yourselves. I've also seen people calling for the two organizations to merge and just call it Scout. And ultimately
just call it Scout. What do you think it's fucking called over here, guys? What do you think it's called over here? Just called Scouts.
A garage.
It's always been called Scouts. What the fuck are you on about? Well, why don't you just... Here's an idea, guys. Hold on. You love this. Why don't you just merge it and call it Scouts? What the fuck do you think we've been doing?
If you just call it Scouts, then you have to get rid of your ageist requirements, and I can finally get my badges.
Well, dirty
call
Scouts.
it Child Scouts or fuck off.
I still think they should be adult scouts as well, yeah.
Where I land on this is I don't care. As long as the Girl Scout cookies keep putting out their Samoas, awesome. As far as the Boy Scouts, it seems like a more interesting, fun experience, although controversies around Boy Scouts has left me not enthused to throw my kid into the mix. But also...
Okay, so basically it's like...
Yeah, what about the Catholic Church?
I think he is, yeah. I just don't understand it. I don't understand. I think that's the main reason why it's getting to the point. It's like that no one has tried to do anything to prevent they're not all kiddie fiddlers. Look at Ali. He couldn't even fucking fiddle a kid. He didn't even get that far. It's just like it really doesn't help people. That's the problem. I think is that if you don't combat the situation. And positively show, instead of being money grabber fuckers, what's going on, they're both going to fail. And then it's just like it's a waste of fucking time. And the one thing that really annoyed me and irked me is this could have been fixed years ago. And I jokingly said it. I think I even said it on this show yonks ago. Is that the actual the winning card, the winning hand would have been, instead of splitting off and because this is what most people did, they split off and they did their own fucking program that's Scout-esque themed. But there's precedent that you can, there are British Scouts abroad. It's called. There's an actual department at Gilwell, which is the headquarters of like the fuck shit hot headquarters where it originally all started, really kind of possibly.
So it's a BS abroad, I see.
Well, you could kind of call it that, but the point is that if you did it over here or from here, you would have automatically had the girls in, had the gays in, had all the badges of everything you wanted it to be, plus some. Plus extra bits and pieces that you can't do in fucking Boy Scouts of America because they're fucking retards. And I said they're retards because they are retards. I still cannot understand why you still need a judge to give the fucking badges. To make it like some sort of authority figure to give the badges away. Like that, you've missed the whole fucking point of the badges. Not like
It's like the end of Star Wars.
No, it's not.
Everybody gets a medal except for Chewbacca. He gets fucked. The hell? Chewbacca don't get a medal? A bunch of assholes.
Well, the point still remains is
bunch of assholes.
That's all I'm saying. It just seems like if you really wanted it to be proper scouting, then you would have to cut it back to the bare basics, and no one is suggesting that because no one. Grylls. Oh yeah, you can have fucking Bear Grylls. Take him.
Bare basics.
Oh, surprised you didn't go for the bare necessities, you bastard. But anyway, the point. Yeah, it just needs to go back to the basics, and no one's willing to do that because it's too much of a moneymaker to actually worry about that. If real change was going to happen, that's where you would have gone. Straight back to the basics. Cut it all back to the basics. And that is why Dirty Scouts is coming soon, because we now had a legal kind of precedent saying that I can do it. Anyway, that's coming soon. Be lovely. Any other thoughts before I tell everybody to fuck off?
Coming soon, like Allie's roommate.
That'll do it.
Too soon. Too soon. But yes.
That's not what Allie said.
Oh dear. Are there any other thoughts before we fuck off? Is it wrong to think that I may be a bad friend to be laughing at the anal rapage of a mate, an ex-mate, or whatever the fuck it is?
Well, I think would he be doing the same? With the tables turned?
Definitely.
Oh,
definitely.
We would be doing the same, Jay. We'd be having a Dirty Boxers Americano edition about it. Did you hear what that twat did? Well,
there'd be more Saturday shows, that's for sure.
Welcome to the new. It's the Office all over again. You're done, and we continue on.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
We're playing everything. Just send the copyright notices to the nearest.
Oh, fun.
From a studio somewhere near Alcatraz.
So, yes, I think we've spent everything here. If no one else has got nothing else to say, anybody in the chat
save
room?
It for the show.
Oh wait, okay, all right, you like that?
I did put in the chat room that I'm thinking of Monte Cristos, and I altered it a little bit. Changed the ham to pork belly, changed the American cheese to pepper jack, and changed the bread to pumpernickel. So you got a pork belly and pepper jack on pumpernickel Monte Cristo.
Pork belly, pepper jack, pumpernickel.
Yeah. You said
on the words.
Can I?
Yes, please, Lee.
You seem really proud of yourself with that. You seem like really kind of.
I'm a fan of alliteration.
Really?
Pepper jack and pumpernickel.
Especially those percussive P's.
I see.
I could have went with pulled pork.
Well, that would have worked. That would have been fine. That been.
Ooh, pulled pork on pumpernickel.
I understand why. In fact, with all these changes going on in this feast of yours, is it even worth calling it what you originally started calling it, or is it like?
How about pork belly and pepper jack on pumpernickel crusted pizza?
You've lost me.
Yeah.
Well, Lee was talking about getting pizza earlier. So
Too soon. No,
bring it
gone.
back.
No. That was the shark. You jumped the fucking shark there.
Now, for your pizza, will
Thanks,
you
Fonz.
be
What?
rolling your own, or will you be defrosting it?
I'll just be chucking it from the freezer.
This is Lee. Minimal effort will be involved.
Yeah.
I see.
Jesus fucking Christ. Who the hell do you think you are? Jesus.
Will it at least be an exotic thing like prawns or
Prawn
barbecue
pizza.
chicken?
Fuck off, you cunt. No.
Prawn and pineapple.
Right, on that bombshell, I'm going to tell everybody to fuck off. This is disgusting.
He's hungry.
I'm also hungry. Yeah. So thank you very much, everybody. Apart from Jay, who's a
Hey,
bastard.
boys.
Thank you very
Prawn
much,
and
everybody.
pineapple on pepper pretzel dough.
Yeah.
And we'll speak to you all hopefully next week.
Cheers, mates.
Ta-ra, everybody. Bye-bye.